I be in a loop, she be in a group. Brody want a friend, throwing alley-oop. Turn something to nothing, bro, I'm living proof. How can I lose when we the ooze? Still running around with more, jet ready, pack the go, yeah. People probably think I show up, I ain't even give it yet. Running up a silly shit, staying off the internet. Should've stayed with Billy Island, turning ain't no giving time. Personal problems, pillow talking, cause I got rich without them. Only thing they should be saying is, baby, keep it silent. We ain't even deep as you used to be, this shit sleep divided. Right, got no hustle or nothing, so he gon' stick the vibe. I be knowing the rundown, I'm doubting, so I can't speak about it. She know I'm a gangster, she love me, I bring the freak about it. Can't play with me, you know I coach her. I'm in a different league, I'm tired of showing I can get done.
Welcome back to the TRUTHSERUM podcast. I'm your co-host, PJDRIZZLE. I just want to say welcome back. I have a fresh new face for you guys today. And I want to say don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, repost and share to all media platforms. And don't forget to also hit the post notification bell for new episodes to come. All right. And at this time, I'm going to give my guest that we have today his own introduction and a few things about himself.
What up, you guys? SuperMario, please say the super. I am a wellness coach, top 1% of my company, 14 years, 44 years old, straight from the IE of California. Those of you know about SoCal, y'all know what's up. Instagram, SuperMario_IE, same on Threads, obviously, X, TikTok as well. And I'm just here to have a good time with my boy PJ.
All right. And I see, you know what's crazy? We're both wearing black. Like, seriously, like.
Look, fellas, black make you look good, man. It's kind of like you can't go wrong going black whenever you want to get dressed, whether it's casual.
And pick two.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, seriously. And look, I want to ask you, how did you come up with the name SuperMario?
My name's Mario. Right, you guys. So obviously, the Super Mario, all the jokes been around my entire life. By the time I'm in school, the game comes out. You know, I'm already in kindergarten. So it's cool. You know, you get a little tease. I'm okay with getting teased because it's kind of part of growing up. You know, I got jokes too, so we snapping. And then as I got older, the super turned more into an affinity. It turned more into admiration. So there were people who would call me super or soup, super dupe, super loop. I get random stuff, you know, people I work with or whatever else. That's how it started. But then I really started going by it. Like, I don't let people call me Mario at all, you know, and it's been this way for a decade and a half because, and I guess I'll just tell you my story since we personally actually don't know each other. So I used to be basically an alcoholic, you know, drink every day, just in my 20s, not really living a very productive lifestyle either, you know, just doing Cali stuff and everything. And then ended up getting locked up. I got out, you guys, and I had just got laid off right before I got locked up. So I'm 30 years old, $0, just not knowing what to do. Then I seen
what happened to you?
Huh?
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Why are you sorry? It's part of the story. Look,
yeah, but like it still happened though.
So fucking what?
Okay, all right. Yeah,
I said I got laid off. I said I went to jail. That's nothing. I got all my fingers, toes, and teeth. Like it's a small thing, and I think, you know, that's actually a lesson, you guys. You get a chance to choose how major a thing is. The event happened, the circumstances happened, but the weight of it, the magnitude that I view it as, the paradigm of it, I say it's a small thing. To somebody else, it might have destroyed them. Right? Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. But thank you for the empathy. So at 30 years old, I had no idea what I did. I had got 2 DUIs and everything else, and I just didn't know what to do. I seen a friend of mine who he posted a before and after picture, right? This is how I got into the wellness, the training industry and everything else. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? I can cuss?
Yeah. No filter on this podcast. Yeah. You good?
Yeah, I just want to be respectful. But I want to tell an accurate story.
Talk your ish.
Like, what the fuck? I mean, ripped up abs, obliques, ablets, everything look crazy. I'm like, yo, put me on. You tell me, you know, about the nutrition company he was working with and the products that he was using. And
this is your friend, right?
Yeah, this is a homie. We were on the same flag football team, right?
Okay.
And so this, I seen it on Facebook, and I was like, "Yo, put me on. I'm trying to get in shape." I was just doing the insanity videos, didn't have the results. You know what I mean? Like Sean T, I didn't have a 6-pack, wasn't 6 feet. I'm like, "Yo, this shit, I need to do something else," right?
Yes.
I signed up just wanting a discount for the products, right? And I took the products, got crazy results. Like immediately, I was like, "Oh, I kind of tell things are going to be different with these shakes and the vitamins and everything else." And then he invited me to like this business function. It was only like 3 days of being into the company, and I watched this dude, and they're like celebrating people. It's Santa Monica, California. Culver City, California. Cracking. This chicks everywhere, right? I call my twin brother. I'm like, "Yo, you got to come out here, hang out." So I'm watching them do all this celebration, and
Wait, does he look just like you or fraternal?
Yeah, that's how twins work.
No, is it fraternal or identical?
We're fraternal, but we look the same. We look
Okay.
like twins, but we're fraternal.
Yeah.
Y'all could see us on the latest Pop the Balloon episode that dropped last Wednesday. I had a crazy viral moment. It was a Short King episode. I'm 5'5". I know I don't look like it. I definitely don't operate like that in the world, but we turned the show up, right?
I mean, you're sitting down right now, so we can't really see if you're 5'5" or not.
Even on the show, people are like, "Are you sure that's short?" And I'm like, we I don't even lie about being 5'5". I could say 5'6" and it would be a go, right? But I call him and I'm like, "Yo, come up here." The homie invited me to the little nutrition joint. It's crazy up here. And so getting to my name, this guy gets up there and he's getting recognized for whatever the position was. I don't know anything about this company at this point. I'm 3 days in. I had just took the shakes a couple times. I don't know about the business side of it. And he's like, "How you guys doing? My name is Arik Lewis." I'm going to shout him out. If I ever shout anybody out, I'm going to shout this dude up because this moment changed the trajectory of my life. He said, "My name is Arik Lewis. People call me awesome." Good looking guy, ripped up. If you've seen him back then, I haven't seen him in probably 11, 12 years. Looked crazy, phenomenal, very cool dude. Beautiful women everywhere. And so I'm like, okay, he's getting recognized. What I've learned over life is most people don't get recognized for shit. Whatever their job is, you don't get recognized for going over your quota. You don't get recognized for putting in overtime. You don't get recognition, right? So I'm watching this guy get recognized, good looking, speak well, all the attention's on him. And at that point I said, "Oh, I guess in this company, you could be whoever you want." This is my thought process that moment. And so all the social media we had at this point in 2012 was Facebook. So I went back on Facebook and I changed my name from my whole real name to SuperMario and my last name, right? And then just went by SuperMario. So if you guys go back to the beginning of what I said when I said, "Hi, my name is," I said, "My name is SuperMario. Please say the super," which is kind of like a little tagline that I use. Kind of like Weezy F Baby, please say the baby, right? Because some people, if I say, "How you doing? My name's Super Mario," they be like, "Hi, Mario, nice to meet you." And I'm like, "Bitch, you don't know me enough to call me." Unless you my bitch, you can't call me Mario, right? And unless you're family, you don't call me Mario. But my family that are like my friends, the homies that are like, this is my cousin, the people I've known 40 years, 37, 38 years, they all still say Soup. They all still say Super Mario. I don't let people call me Mario because of the name. Now, I did not know that me having this name is like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Like I have to live up to that name from now on. Does that make sense? Like to be super and then not be impressive and to not be ambitious, to not be accomplished in the things that you're doing and how people meet you and interact with you. It's like an oxymoron, right? Yeah. So I was almost setting myself up for the greatest comeback ever, something that you apologized for when it was me being at zero saying I'm Super Mario, and then I go do some super stuff, made it to the top 1% of my company in 2 years, which is legendary. I travel all around the world to tell the story I just told you guys. I could teach you about sales, I could teach you about leadership, I could teach you about training, I could teach you about, recruiting, all that stuff. Everybody wants to know, how'd you get your name? And I've spoken, told that story in Brazil, 2 cities in Brazil, Portugal, Malaysia, Trinidad and Tobago just last year, Poznan, which is in Poland, just last year, uh, Toronto a bunch of times, all the major cities in the U.S. I get flown to go do this training, as well as abroad. So that's how we get to be super. So when somebody says you ain't super to me, I'm like, bitch, I'm super to the entire world. And until you become part of my world, I'm not obligated for my name to make it you feel good or comfortable. It's going to be your honor for you to understand why they call me super. Just like somebody could talk shit, but once they hear this story, they're immediately like, okay, I fucks with the name.
Yeah. Because like I can understand where because the way that you're saying it, like where like you could get like mad at people like where they don't say the super part, but like if it's not legally like put in your birth certificate, like if you haven't changed it, then like they wouldn't know like to like call you by the full name.
Your name is not PJ. But if you say, hi, I'm PJ, then that's your name.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, I'm Jay-Z.
Like those are my initials.
But what I'm saying is she says, hi, I'm Oprah. Oprah is not her real name. Hi, I'm Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg is not their name. Hey, this is Tank. It's who I'm known as. You don't get a chance to know. I don't get mad at people, right?
Yeah.
I just defend myself to not let somebody get an upper hand on me, and it's only women who have no equity with me. They're the ones who don't like my name. Guys, no matter where I go, no matter what their status is, I like that. This is what it. How you on Super Mario? Super Mario. Man, I like that. CEOs, like people that are successful, people that are popular, famous. Man, I like that. Women who ain't shit. I'm looking for them to utilize some part of their orifices. And they're the ones who give me pushback. So I don't really get pushback except for dingbats. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, all right. And wait, so like, how come like you have you gone to the process of like changing it?
No,
like you're old enough like to go to
it's not necessary. I got like DBAs, you know what I mean? So I do business as Super Mario and everything else. Like got the bank accounts that say Super Mario. But you know, I don't need the legality of just being Super Mario. My name is my name. Fuck the government. People like, what's your government name? What the fuck is a government name? Like when did the government have, sovereignty over like the free will that you want to be able to have?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Wait. So let me ask you this, like, because like you're when you brought up the childhood that you grew up in, like they teasing you about like calling you Super Mario. Any other name they could have called you? Like, why Super Mario? Like, why would you get a tease as Super Mario?
Because my name is Mario.
But they could have thought of like any other like teases, like other names to call you.
You got to think the average person. First off, they're kids, so the spectrum of where they could be creative is limited. To this day, the average person is not very witty, not very smart on their feet, right? You see how they say, hey, read this index card, and people are, they don't know.
Yo, I see that.
Right?
Like, read it in cursive.
Exactly. People aren't that witty to say, hey, if your name is Mario, and I'm speaking about growing up. And when I say teasing, it's not a drastic cheesing. It's jokes is jokes, right? I'm small, I'm short. Whatever's wrong with any of us, we're shooting. Like, it's perfectly fine. But then I got a twin brother, so it makes it funnier for them because it's like, oh, Mario, this must be Luigi. So even without them saying Super Mario, look how funny it is. This nigga's, how old are you?
I'm 28.
28, right? So even without them saying Super Mario, it's just like, oh, the twins is here. What's his name? It's like Mario. The first thing they're gonna do is like, oh, that must be Luigi, right? Like, so he gets it a little bit worse because he's catching the Luigi jokes all the time because my name's Mario, right?
Yeah.
So we're used to it. It's from the 80s. So when people are saying it, you're just like 40 fucking years. Like, y'all don't got nothing. Y'all don't think that I've heard it in 40 years? Like, do yourself a favor and not say the easy joke. Do yourself a favor and not say what's blatantly obvious because It's going to show that you're dense and you're obtuse, right? Take a little bit of time, and you're going to have a chance to be able to throw something out there that's going to be able to push the needle of creativity to make comedy be appreciated.
Got you. What is his name, by the way? What is your twin brother's name?
Marcus.
Got you.
So Mario and Marcus, but I go by Super Mario, Super, Soup. He goes by All Day, Marcus All Day. So when he introduces himself to somebody, he's usually like, "Hey, I'm All Day."
Okay. All right. Did you end up also like growing up like playing the Super Mario games?
Of course. There's the only game out. Like, I'm born in 81. I think Super Mario dropped in like 84. So we had the whole triple pack of, so the original Mario game came as a 3 on one cartridge, right? Which was you had Mario, you had Duck Hunt, and you had the Olympics.
Yeah.
So we were playing Super Mario, of course, Duck Hunt, the Olympics with the power pad. So we had the gun, we had the power pad. Being from the hood, a lot of shit was crazy. We had a lot of roaches and everything else. We had a lot of violence around us. West Side San Bernardino, right? But when I think back on it, nigga, we had the Nintendo with the gun and the 2 controllers and the power pad. Yeah. I could run 100 on the power pad as a little kid in 4 seconds.
Like, I wouldn't know anything about no power pad or like the gun. Like, I know about the Nintendo 64 though, because like I played that. Like,
first off, 007, nigga, everybody can get smoked in 007, right? But
you know, come with a new one.
I would love to kind of get into that. I don't play video games currently though. I mean, you got to think, what you born in 98?
Yeah, late 90s.
Yeah, I graduated in 99, so it's like you're like one of my sons.
Yeah. Wait, so I want to ask you, because you say you're a wellness coach, so how did you get into like wellness, like and like spreading that? Like, what inspires you?
I just told you the story. But
I thought wait, so it was a 2-on-1?
When I started, remember when I said I went there and he was saying his name is Arik? That was me getting introduced to the nutrition company. And then the sales of it and growing the distribution business, you know what I mean, and distribution network.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a job at that point. Like I said, I was fresh out. And so when I got my first unemployment check, I signed up because he was like, yo, you can get a discount on the products. And I was like, cool. And then as I was ordering my products, we on the phone, I'm like on the computer. And he's like, yo, you see how I got a discount? Like, as a member, because you sign up as a member, you have a discount on all your products, right?
Yeah.
He said, if you buy for somebody else, they're going to pay full retail, and that discount is your profit. That's how.
Yeah, a referral.
Not a referral, right?
Okay.
It's just at the current place, I could buy the products at a 25% discount for myself because it's for myself, so there's no profit. It's a savings. If somebody else buy, I tell them, hey, this is $100. It only costs $75 for me as a member to get it from the company, so I make a $25 profit basically on that. So he told me that's how it worked. And he was like, oh, and then your percentage is going to go up. You're going to be able to make like 50% on the earn base of that product. So the stuff you get, you can get it basically half off. And when somebody else is buying something, you're giving them the full price. You're going to earn the other 50% when you get clients. I'm like, that's cool. I'm going to hustle like that because I don't have a job. So I was looking for a job. I was searching. I got a brand new felony. I wasn't optimistic about job things. And I probably could have got a job because background check looks like one thing. Me sitting in front of you looks totally different. Me taking a entry exam and whatever the job is looks different. I'm first one finished and I didn't miss a question. I'm talking to you and you guys are looking at it like, oh, this nigga's kind of charming, right? He has a great vernacular. That's what's going to be in front of somebody, but I still wasn't optimistic that I was going to get a job that was going to make sense, right? It would have been a stepping stone job, but it's still brand new felony. 3 years of probation is still what I'm connected to. And
because like in those like in every application they have that question, like, have you been convicted before?
Right. Yeah. And so you have to tell the truth because they're going to run a basic background check anyway, right? Now, of course, the shit's gone and expunged off the record. I don't have to answer that any type of way if I was ever going to apply for another job. But at that point, it did. So since I was pessimistic about finding an opportunity, I used this hustling opportunity to get a lot of clients. And the reason why it made sense for me was because I lost 10 pounds in 8 days, like just drinking some shakes. And then I ended up losing 21 pounds, right? But after that, I got my twin brother signed up and he lost 10 pounds. So like my confidence in saying, okay, besides me going to this place and seeing people, right? The first person who got results is somebody I knew personally. So I'm like, this nigga looks crazy, right? Then I started looking crazy. In 3 months, I dropped 21 pounds. I'm at 7% body fat, ripped up as a mug. I was just seeing some posts where this dude was like naming all these famous people. Brad Pitt from this movie, this person from this movie. How long does it take to get these results? And dude's like, 3 years, 1 year. I'm like, nigga, I was at 7% body fat, completely ripped up in 3 months. And then when I put on weight, if I showed a picture of how I look like, you'll be like, there's no way this nigga looked like this 1 year from starting his fitness journey, period, right? Lifting weights, doing anything, you look like this in 1 year, being under 10%, completely shredded. You know what I mean? So my confidence in what the products were, and if somebody could follow that, was solidified because I got results, my brother got results. And every time I got a client who was cooperative enough to follow the plan the way I followed the plan, they got results. It made sense to just talk to fucking everybody, especially the people that I know and love, who I wish didn't look the way that they looked and felt.
Yeah. So, like, basically, like, what you're trying to say is that, like, the problem wasn't that, like, you was, like, insecure about your body. Like, you didn't have body dysmorphia. You were just trying to, like, have a goal of being healthy and staying healthy, right?
I don't think most people have. The only people who got body dysmorphia are the people who continuously do things that are harmful to themselves. Most like bitches with BBLs got body dysmorphia, as well as probably something else in the mind that just has nothing to do with like the body. It has to do with a come up. It has to do with how they feel that they can advance. It has to do with like, I think that if I look like this, right? Because they can't like how their body looks, right? You see how some of the BBLs look. You see how the lips look. They don't like how that looks. They're connected to the status it should allegedly bring because they see weird niggas who like that uplifting women to a place and having them experience, you know, the status and the money, so other women do it. But body dysmorphia is probably the percentage of body dysmorphia is small. It's the people who are bulimic, it's the people who are anorexic, not the people who work out like, you know, crazy and everything else. I didn't have any insecurity. I'm 5'5". Like there's not space for more insecurities on top of being short, on top of whatever else. I didn't have that. I'm more on the egotistical side. I'm more on the overconfident bravado side than insecure side. And the insecure side is still going to get overshadowed by the other stuff because you don't let niggas into that part of you. You don't let people see the cracks in your armor. We're not given enough grace. The world has not enough grace for you to let people into that side of you. Right?
Yeah. So when you said that you're on the egotistical and like the overconfident side, like have you like thought about like doing like those like shows like where like they show off their physique?
Nah. I'm around people.
That's too much.
Yeah, it's because the risk and the reward isn't the same. You know what I mean? Like getting in that type of shape. If I show you pictures from when I was,
so I seen one of your posts like on IG.
That
like,
ain't
like
even,
I think that was a recent post. Like that you at the gym.
That's me at 44 was nothing like me at 33, 34. You know what I'm saying? 32. Fucking crazy, right? So I was already in a place where I could have stepped on stage, especially since I'm in this industry. So I have friends that have been competitors forever. You know, people that are they got their pro card and everything else. I'm personally not interested in doing a show because the reward for it isn't like my appeal. You know, they don't pay enough for like how drastic stuff gets. I'm kind of cool on it, but to get dialed in, to get more results, I got like body fat to lose personally. because I got a high standard of like myself. So I do want to get back in. You know, I've had injuries, so that kind of takes off how dialed in I could be, like physicality. Even right now, I can't lift the way I want to lift.
Yeah.
But
You gotta take your time.
yeah, I don't want to do any bodybuilding shows because it's still judged. So it's still like, even if you present the best, it's still somebody else that can judge and say, no, okay, we don't like this part of you, we don't like this pose. So it doesn't have anything for me, but I support people. I go to shows. I know a lot of people that, you know, do the shows, that are my friends that, you know, coach it and everything else too as well.
You did mention earlier about you being on Pop the Balloon, Short King edition.
Yeah.
Did you get any matches?
No, I didn't. Y'all gotta watch the episode, man. It's just
Yeah.
I didn't get
But
it.
coming from you, like you're giving us like the outcome like of it, like and then people will go back to watch it.
Go watch it. Go watch it.
Give us your perspective.
I don't. You know what? We signed contracts. I didn't look at it. I just was like, okay, we signed the contract.
Okay, like
I
an NDA.
really can't even talk about the whole show. I'm giving it a shout out so they can go get a couple more reviews and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
It's you know, ironically, it's a short episode. It's like 45 minutes compared to the hour and change most of them is. It's the shortest episode, Short Kings and everything else. I did have like the viral clip of the week, based off one of my responses and stuff, which I did it on purpose because I'm like, oh, this is gonna shake shit up. And I'm getting a lot of backlash, but it's all funny to me.
Okay. Wait, so did you go on there for exposure or like you was looking for like actual true love?
I was not optimistic that I would be able to find somebody that I could, you know, match with. If you watch the show enough, there's plenty of beautiful women that are on there. I won't take anything away from how the lineups be week after week. You can find women that are beautiful, technically, you know, my type. That I've seen women that are like, oh my, oh that's my, oh, I like her energy. Yeah, I would shoot, right, for sure. But out of however many people was going to come, I wasn't optimistic that it was going to happen. So would I have added somebody to the roster if I matched? Yeah, I would have added them to the roster if I matched with somebody.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I'm also here. I'm also here for the plot. Like it's a side quest. It's just you added something. Like if you can in the rest of your life, right, and tell a story and be like, oh, let me tell you all the things I did. Hey, we went on fucking Pop the Balloon and turned up. Hey, I went on Fear Factor and turned up. Hey, I went to this random country and cracked these bitches. Hey, I jumped out of a plane in Dubai. Like, hey, I was in jail whooping niggas in spades, right? Like, the story is better if you add more experiences to life. So I was also there for that.
Yeah, because like you don't want to have like a boring life, like, and then like you had nothing to say to your kids like about your past.
Full life, man. Life is to be lived, not left. So I've done my best my whole life to get the opportunity to say yes to a lot of things. You know, Jim Carrey's in this movie called Yes Man. The whole point of the movie was his life was not good. Then he just started saying yes to things. If somebody was like, "Oh, you want to go to this knitting class?" He would just say yes, because it ain't the knitting class. It's who's there on the way to the knitting class that you're going to see, who's in the knitting class, the skills you get from knitting, or the perspective of how knitting even occurs.
Like the whole experience, like you're going to endure over there.
There's going to be something for you if you put yourselves in a position to get out the house, to get to the what I learned from E.T. Eric Thomas was like, get to the spot. Like if you get to the spot, what you want is going to be there. You might not even know, because you could have asked for something today, but today you're going to get something you asked for yesterday or a year ago or 5 years ago, or something you asked for when you was a kid that you forgot that you even asked for. And it just made its way to you today, but you had to get to the spot by saying yes to something.
Yeah, it's all about getting out of your comfort zone.
You know what? I have a good feeling this is going to be like the best podcast you've done, man.
I appreciate that.
No, you're supposed to thank me.
Yeah, I said I appreciate it. I thank you for that.
I'm doing my best.
All right. All right. So let's get into the current events. And the way that we do current events, we're gonna start off with some movie mentions. Like basically, I'm gonna run by you some movie titles, and you're gonna tell me these movie titles. Like what are you gonna see like yourself in theaters? And you can pick more than one.
Now,
Okay?
does it have to be in the theaters? Because I got the plug on this website. I watch it at the house.
I have movie titles already listed, so like it's the ones that are in theaters.
But I'm saying,
Is that okay? Is that okay with you?
Would I watch them? Not if I actually go to the theater, because I watch it at there. I don't have to necessarily go to the theater. You just
Wait, do you have them the stick?
It's a website called Flickstore.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
I also use a different website too. But I'm not gonna say that on here so that I'll get in trouble because is Flick Store illegal?
They be having the bootlegs, but
Yeah.
that motherfucker, who cares, nigga? That motherfucker's a go. I be, hey, as soon as it drop, I'm watching Kanan right now. You know what I mean? They got everything be on that joint, so I'll be in there.
Okay, and then you also got 1-3 movies.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's another site
It
that you can watch.
it got shows and it got movies.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, it got shows in the movies. So yeah, I'd be on there. But I do go to the movies sometimes, like the Odyssey. You got to go see that in IMAX.
Yeah. All right. So like the ones that I'm gonna give you, like there might not be on the sites that we just mentioned. They might be just for theaters.
Yeah.
So is that okay?
Whatever you say, I'm gonna answer.
Okay. All right. So look, we have Supergirl.
I gotta see it for the plot, man.
So look, I know you guys see it for the plot, but this is just based on the titles. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I know what the movie is. I gotta see it. I didn't like the last Superman. I'm not excited about it, but I'm gonna see Supergirl for sure.
Like, which part you didn't like? Like, the new character, the new Superman, or like the whole thing?
Look, maybe I gotta watch it again, right? Let me preface in saying some movies you might have to watch twice for like full immersion. I didn't like it. Him getting beat up by the clone and flying super fucking slow.
Yeah.
It's just, for me, knowing what Superman could do, I hate, or any person with powers, I hate how it's not used in a logical way of like, nigga, burn these niggas. Like, burn them, nigga. Like, everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Use speed. Break people, break whatever your enemy is. Like, you Superman, you know what I mean? It just didn't. It was kind of corny to me, but I do want to watch it again to make sure that my opinion is set. But and I do want to see Supergirl to see how the canon of this DC universe continues.
Okay, all right. And then also we have Jackass, Best and Last.
The last
You
Jackass,
guys
the last Jackass ever.
Yeah.
Gotta see it. Gotta see it.
They getting old, like seriously, because like that. I don't know if they got any more like in them, like of all the pranks and like all the stunts that they did.
I mean, with a lot of them being kind of like out of it too. Well, who died? Ryan Dunn died, I think. Is he the one that died?
Somebody died?
I think
I didn't hear about that.
I think Ryan Dunn died. Don't quote me on that. And then Johnny's all
Johnny's still alive.
white haired. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he getting old.
Oh yeah, he died in a car accident. Ryan Dunn. Yeah, 2011, long time ago.
He was a part of the team.
Yeah, Ryan was the one with he had like he was redhead, like with the beard. Then Bam and all them. I would have to see it. Jackass, they put the physical prank thing, I wouldn't say fully on the map, because you got people like Tom Green and there was a lot of stuff that existed, but they had an epic run, and I'm looking forward to it for sure.
And I don't think any of their like stuff was like staged or anything. Like it was real, right? Or no?
Of course, you could see it. You could see the bruises, the bleeding, the hospitals. Yeah, but you know they were so also talented as like skaters and extreme sportsmen too. So it added a whole nother little effect. But yeah, Jackass first and last. Yeah, I got to give it a spin, of course.
Okay. We have a new anime based on like a TV show, Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, The Calamity.
Probably not. I do.
You don't watch a lot of anime?
I'll dibble dabble a little bit. I watch Baki. I watched like the Avatar new movie. I was actually doing the new TV show.
Are you caught up or no?
The new TV show that this second season just dropped.
Yeah.
So I made it to, I think I'm on like the third episode of the live action though, not the and then I watched the movie of Avatar that dropped a couple months ago.
The one that got leaked.
Yeah, I dropped that. Yeah, I watched that like what, month and a half, 2 months ago. You know, and I think there's some things that's on the list. Like I think because I hear so many good things, like yo, you gotta watch, Attack on Titan. You gotta watch. Like there's things that I do want to like.
Or like One Piece.
I watch I watched the live action One Piece. I haven't watched the actual anime of that. Yeah. So it's not like it's a cartoon. It's I used to Afro Samurai was super dope. Like I know that they really have great stories and great soundtracks and of course the graphics and the fight and be out of this world. So but whatever you just named, I have no idea what it is, so it's not on my radar to go see.
Yeah, like Bleach is like another anime show, and then like it's coming like as a movie, like out in theaters. I've never seen Bleach
as anime.
Anime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard of Bleach. I'll look out for it.
Have you seen also Naruto and like Dragon Ball Z?
I've seen Dragon Ball Z is kind of like one of them shows where I've seen it on TV, and I don't know how I landed on that channel. So I've watched a little bit, not too sure about who everybody. I mean, I know who Piccolo is, and Goku, and like I know who they are and everything else.
Chi-Chi, Gohan, Trunks,
yeah, like I know who they are, but I didn't really like watch to be like that big of a fan like that. And I'm old too, like so at 44, all this stuff is coming at like 2000. You know what I mean? And like I wasn't really like watching TV.
Yeah. So like what shows did you watch like growing up, like as a kid or a teenager?
Like outside.
Oh, you went outside. You played like you actually played outside.
So one of the things that greatly benefited us, even though we did watch a lot of we watched TV for sure, and had my mom gave us we had the Nintendo into the Sega into the 64, but there were long periods of time in life where we didn't have a black box, which is like a Fire Stick, right? We didn't have a black box and we didn't have cable at all. So we read a lot, right? Well, we were in gifted classes anyway. So we tested into gifted classes. Always.
You were smart.
Is. Nigga, is. You can't tell, you can't like listen to how I formulate and lead a story, right?
Yeah.
So we
read. What you talking right now?
Yeah, we read a lot. But then in terms of like, if I think about the cartoons, like all the regular cartoons, Saturday morning cartoons, of course, all the TV shows, we watched and everything else, but nothing really like hit like that. Because we still were very, like the complex I lived in on the west side was cracking, like so many people between the ages of like 2 to 3 years older than me to, my sister's 4 years under us. So maybe like 4 to 5 years under us. The whole complex has kids in this 8-9 year range. So we could play 5-on-5, roll the hoops out. You know what I mean? Yeah. We had a basketball hoop. The back street had 2-3 basketball hoops. We played football in the street. We set up, this is first base at this pole, second base, third base. We played baseball. We had the pool in there. So we were outside with our people who are still really good friends of mine to this day. Like we were outside, and then once we, were able to jump off the porch, we was going to the mall. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like a sit inside, even play video games heavy. 90s, we didn't play video games heavy like that. The people our age probably didn't start like sitting down to play. We did a lot in probably like 2000, 2001, a lot of 007. We would sit and play, three of us, me, my brother, my cousin, we would play. And then GTA a little bit later would like had a lot of big run, you know what I mean? But then it didn't, like, niggas fell off. I didn't, we didn't do a lot of Madden and, NBA.
Yeah. And then, wait, so like, you're actually like one of the like the first people, the first guests like on here, like to say that you guys like actually like went outside to play, because like now we have kids on their like tablets, like, and it's all about technology.
Yeah.
And like they don't go outside anymore. Like they just be like on the game, on Twitch, like all that, just technology.
Yeah, no, it would suck. I think, and I think that's the beauty of where my generation, right? People a little bit older than us, people a little bit like, people say 80s babies is if you're a baby in the 80s, right? I'm a 90s kid. Yeah. People who are born in the 90s aren't 90s kids. They're 90s babies. They don't know what the fucking 90s was like. Yeah. They weren't old enough. Like, I was old enough I'm already in high school during like Tupac, California. Look, like I'm in high school for that. I'm in high school for Bone Thugs and Harmony and, everything. Nas, like I'm in high school for that. For the 90s, Drew Hill and them drop. I'm already heading into adulthood because I'm a teenager. That's who appreciates the 90s. And then in the 80s, I'm a kid, so I still know what it was like to what visiting McDonald's was like in the 80s. I know what MC Hammer dropped when I'm in elementary school. Ice Baby with Vanilla Ice is like 88, my third grade. So I know that. We got the best because in the early 2000s, we're fucking grown-ups.
Yeah. And
this hasn't taken over yet. Right? You could text, you ain't sending pictures with this yet. Right? You're texting like tap, 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 tap each button to get the letters. Like that's all.
So you didn't have no touchscreen. You had like the flip phone and like the sidekicks.
Yeah, touchscreens is what, 2000? When did the iPhone come out? 2008, 9?
Yeah, like around there.
Like we already early 2000s. We still outside in a really cool way, where phones ain't out. You're not taking videos with a phone. You're not taking pictures with the phone. Like you still got to push it a little bit towards 2004, 2005. You kind of get grainy ass pictures, so it's not hella useful to have your phone out at events and stuff like that. We live in the best era, so as all the new technology came, we're actually smart enough and old enough to utilize it because we can actually purchase it ourselves versus wait. My mom wouldn't have got me shit if I was a kid. Right? In our 80s, if we go back in time, we wouldn't have had none of this cool shit because it's too expensive and it was 4 of us in the house.
Wait, what'd you get like as like Christmas gifts like back in the day? Or you didn't really get
like toys and stuff, clothes. Okay. We would clothes for Christmas. I mean, we football, basketball, stuff to play with. But we also were kind of like in a mature way where we didn't trip on it because we understand our living situation. We understand that my mom did her best. Like I said, we had those video game systems. We had the Power Pad. We had the Thundercats Castle, right? You might be too young for Thundercats. But we had the whole lair, which is it's a 2-foot, 3-foot thing of the big thing where Lion-O and all them would be for Thunder. We had that at like 6, 7 years old. So my mom did her best. But as we got older, we weren't pressed about getting shit for Christmas because it's like selfish. Like I could see my mom struggling. My dad had his own struggles and wasn't in the house. I'm not going to be, we're not being jerks and say, Mom, we didn't get this for Christmas. No, we didn't get this. Like, we know Santa ain't bringing it. Like, we ain't going to stress about it. So we never, I didn't try to go to prom because, nigga, what? I don't give a fuck about no prom, man.
You didn't go to prom?
We ain't got no money, man. I ain't tripping about no fucking dance. Like,
yeah,
I'm cool.
It's once in a lifetime, and like you also said yourself, like you said that like you wanted to like get the memory so you could tell
Oh,
your little ones.
once in a lifetime. Everybody does it. Everybody's going from kindergarten to high school. I don't give a fuck about a graduation. I'm not saying I didn't care about graduating. I don't care about like.
But you didn't care about walking.
I don't care about the sentimentality of the basics. Is just high school. Like, oh my gosh, you graduated high school. And so did this dumb, ugly motherfucker next to me. Okay, you know what I mean? Like we weren't pressed on stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's like we had to make sure the whole house was good. I had younger siblings. I didn't need anything for myself when they also needed things too as well. So I wasn't like, let's go to a dance. I probably went to like one dance in high school. Like we had house parties, you know what I'm saying? Go to Susie Lane. We had house parties, but I didn't care about going to like school dances and stuff like that. Once in a lifetime, if I tell you about the things I've done in life, you'll learn about once in a lifetime. And prom ain't it.
Yeah. Okay. Let me give you these two last movies real quick. The next one is Lucky Strike.
Is it about bowling?
No, it's about an army veteran.
Maybe. Who's in it?
Scott Eastwood.
I like Scott Eastwood.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen that already on the TV.
Yeah. Probably saw a trailer.
Yeah, I think it's one of the boxes on the site. I probably got to see what it's about. Army, Lucky Strike. What is he? A bomber?
I'm not too sure. I just know about the whole like just the army and like the veteran part.
If it got something to do with like PTSD trauma, maybe not. Like I don't be all turned up about somebody's acclimation back into the real world after they did some crazy shit in the war and everything else. But if it's ain't about that, then maybe something's appealing about it.
Okay. And then the last one we have is To Wong Fu.
Hell no. Hell no. Nigga, they bring it back. Honestly, they bring it back the drag, nigga. To Wong Fu? Do that got To Wong Fu with the number 2?
No, that's only the TO. Yeah, like you know how like they do like anniversaries for classic movies. So like they're putting that back. They're putting that back in theaters.
Nigga.
I mean, we don't have Patrick Swayze anymore. Like he's not here.
I fuck with Patrick Swayze on shit like Next of Kin. See, go watch Next of Kin. Liam Neeson, Patrick Swayze, Ghost. You know what I mean? Roadhouse. To Wong Fu, Wesley, Ving Rhames, like them, all them niggas, them the homies. To Wong Fu, man, I don't give a fuck when 30th anniversary, 50th anniversary. I'm not watching Brokeback Mountain on no anniversary, nigga. I'm cool. There's nothing. Hell no, man.
You didn't even let me finish. You were like, "Yo, fuck no."
Nigga, I know what To Wong Fu is. That's right when you were born. Probably. Where were you born on the release date?
Wait, when was this released? Let me see. This was released. Give me a second. 1995. So like it was like 3 years before I was born.
Damn, 30-year anniversary of To Wong Fu? Nah, man, I'm cool. That's crazy. Yeah. Nah, it was. And John Leguizamo was in that motherfucker, man. Yeah, it was. I don't even know, man. It makes no point to go see that movie, man.
Look, there might be people that are gonna go watch it because it don't
make no sense for me, man. I don't really play with the little bati shit, man. I don't appreciate how it kind of like pops up in shows. This one, I remember the movie a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how much of it I watched, but I definitely remember it. It wasn't a gay movie. It was a like drag queen cross-dresser movie. I don't remember
like a comedy movie.
Yeah, well, I think it was a comedy. You know,
Okay.
because John Leguizamo is technically a comic. Wesley
Yeah.
Snipes is low key funny. It was probably like a dramedy, but I don't remember in my recollection it being like a gay movie, like it was about the homosexuality interactions and stuff like that. I think
Yeah,
there was
as a whole.
yeah, I think they were just like doing a little cross dressing thing, but it wasn't like delved in. Either way, that it ain't my thing. There's 1,000 things. House of Dragons, you know, and not House of Drag Queens. I'm not watching too long. I'd rather watch. Yeah, I'm cool, man.
Gotcha. Because like you wouldn't label Big Mama House as a whole like gay movie or
Yeah, for sure.
The
These
Night
niggas was
Professor.
cross dressing as like what they wanted to do, and they weren't undercover like white chicks or Big Mama's house. You know.
Yeah. That too. White chicks. Yeah, I forgot about white chicks. I don't know why I didn't say that.
Yeah, but you know, Big Mama's house, like they're all like funny and stuff. Like going that way, okay, it's cool. I think when they're doing it like as a shtick, obviously Mrs. Doubtfire was like a hella classic. That's my era of being right at that early teens where like cinema's peak. Robin Williams, like the mid '90s is crazy for movies. Early to mid '90s, late '90s is crazy for movies. But when they're doing it, if you're doing it in a way where it's a promotion of like homosexuality, I'd be cool because nigga, I don't want to see niggas kissing. Like it's just like yeah, I'm not signing up for that.
To the current events that I found on social media, basically, the first one is Teyanataylor being honored as the 2026 Icon of the Year for the BET Awards this Sunday, June 28th.
Sunday, June 28th, we honor the Harlem Rose that left a trail of petals across culture. Our icon of the year, Teyanataylor. Watch history bloom on culture's biggest night. BET Awards 2026 live, Sunday, June 28th at 8 on BET.
All right.
Yeah.
And then the next one we have is Summerwalker and her current tour that she's going on, where she bought out SZA and Doja at LA Stop. The current tour that's going on for her is called Still Finally Over It. And that went on yesterday night.
Can we turn it around? Turn it around? The queen!
Have to understand. Rub it in their face. Put a rock on her. Every day I can out. I wanna show you. I wanna show you out. I wanna try to believe.
Congratulations on your sold out tour. I've been watching videos online. You look beautiful. You sound beautiful. I'm so proud of you. You're incredible. Thank you for coming. I love you. Love you. You're eating.
Do you listen to any of their songs or no? By any chance?
I like SZA. I like there's some things of Summer Walker that I've heard that's okay. I do like SZA. I like the girl rap R&B that has a little bit of harshness hood to it that be going through their stuff. It'd be low key kind of cool. You know what I mean? Which one SZA sings the one like I'll Be Yours on the Weekend. Is that a SZA song?
I don't think I ever heard that song before.
Yeah, she be like, you got Monday through Thursday, and I got Friday.
Yeah. I think that's one for lyrics, like the Monday through Friday part. But I never heard the over the weekend.
Yeah, on the weekend, you got on. Yeah.
Give us a little singing freestyle.
That shit is hard. I like that one, and I just be singing it to my chicks.
I don't think I ever heard like one song from Summer Walker. Like I probably like heard it, but like I didn't know that it was Summer Walker. So they be having like songs like that where like you don't know it's that exact artist that's singing it.
Okay, yeah, SZA The Weeknd. Yeah, that was SZA. Like I like that song for sure. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I like them. I wouldn't probably, if a girl wanted to go to that concert and wanted to buy tickets and take me, I would go with her.
Yeah, I didn't hear you mention Doja Cat. I only heard you mention Summer Walker and SZA. Like you don't like Doja Cat?
I think I got some Doja Cat on my workout playlist because I do like group fitness. So you know, you put some of the like lady stuff on there. You put some Cardi on there. You put some of that other stuff.
Yeah, so you got a little bit of a mix, a little bit.
Yeah,
both.
like I like Snooze by SZA. I'm like, yeah, I like SZA. Summer Walker, she makes good music though too. For sure.
And what about Doja Cat? Because you still didn't say anything about Doja Cat.
I think I can identify some songs, but I don't really go and like listen to a full album like that of like when women drop music. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's not they're usually, even though it's good, like I said, I love Snooze, right? That's probably one of my most played songs because I use it as a cool down song. Like after we work out, that's the song I play as we do a cool down stretch. Like I like that. But it just doesn't be like, oh, let me go, you know, listen to them at all. Like there's Rihanna songs that I'm like, oh, Rihanna got crazy shit that I like fuck with. I think that is the thing about it is I like the songs that make me want to be who they're singing about. Like they're singing the shit that I would like to hear in my life from a woman. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like you put yourself in their shoes. Like
no, I put myself in the nigga that they singing about. Shoot.
Okay.
Like Janae Aiko got like that Pussy Fairy song and the shit that she's saying in there. You're like, yeah, I'm trying to be the nigga that make her think like this. I'm trying to be the nigga that she be wanting to be on in her skin. You know, I like those ones that be like, yeah, they sing about me. Right. Yeah. But I don't be going for it. You know what I mean? I listen to rap mostly. Like I'm brand new T.I. came out. Like that's what I'm listening to as soon as I get to the gym today.
Okay. All right. And then the last current event I have is basically like it's about like kids and like them like hurting like adults' feelings. And in this one scenario, you have a daughter and she basically like is in a room. I think it was the parents' room, like with the father and the mother. And she asks the father, and he's a bit like overshaped, like he's a bit like obese a little bit. And she asks him, why is he built like a green bell pepper?
Woo! Smoked him.
And the mother is laughing hysterically, like just going crazy, and like with the daughter. And then like you can see the father laughing too.
When you say kid, it's like a little kid, or she like old enough to know that she shot a shot?
No, little, like 6, 7.
Oh, yeah. I was like that when I was little. Yeah, nigga was creative. She should. Mm-hmm. She should.
Okay, so you're with her on that?
First off, I'm a health person. But I think that when the people that care about you enough to say something like that, first off, funny is funny. No matter what. Like, who cares? Yeah. Funny wins. And that's across the board. People mad at the Kevin Hart roast. Hey, if it's funny or you're trying to be funny, the offense, I'm not even here for the offense. Second of all, as a man, think about how your daughter should look at you. Right? Versus all the other men that's going to exist in the world. She could there's going to be some appreciation, like, oh, my dad always made sure that we were there and he picked me up and everything else. But this nigga get in the car like this.
Yeah.
When guess what? My brother, right, we twins, his son just graduated. Nigga, what do you think he looked like compared to every other parent that's around? And I pulled up to the graduation, right? Early July in Houston. Nigga, what you think we look like compared to? Nigga, look, this is compared to every other person that's a parent. Nigga, we look like the kids, right? My nephews, before they went to school, first grade, they were in their little Montessori. We got an uncle day coming. We got parents, but both the uncles come. Me and my brother go. We gonna hang out. What? These parents are young because their kids is only 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
And we over 40. And we're running and playing with the kids now. Granted, I'm small enough to get on that little bike and like steer a little bit. But besides that, we're actually literally playing with the kids and can play. That's what a father is. That's what a father figure is. That's what the cool uncle is. Why should this nigga have hurt feelings when he's an embarrassment to his daughter? And for sure, I guarantee the wife was probably big.
Yeah.
It's a bad representation because she has low standards to have not said something. And then he automatically has low standards because he has this fat bitch with him.
Yeah.
The daughter's embarrassed. Like all of us were embarrassed by our fat relatives. If you act like your fat mama wasn't embarrassing, you're a liar. Because guess what? Some mamas look like they could have got hit when we were in high school, in elementary school. You've seen the ones like, hey, mama. And your mama fat.
Yeah.
And not until you get older do you realize how young your fat mama was. Like, oh, my mom had me at 21. So by the time we're in elementary school, she's still under 30. That's young as fuck to be out of shape.
Yeah. You in your prime 20s.
And once you get, you're 28. Once you get to be 38, you'll realize how 38 is better than 28.
Yeah.
You have a longer time to get better. You can work out. 28, you could have just started at 25. But by the time you're 38, that's 13 years.
Yeah. And I started early. I started working out early, like when I was in high school, like a senior year.
Now imagine that you've only done a decade, 2 decades of being in shape, like, and really trying to go be in shape. When you're 38, people gonna be looking at you like, damn, you're 38 and you're gonna be a fucking unit. Kid, you ain't got no space to. I'm gonna tell you what hurts your feelings, right? This is how kids hurt your feeling, right? Speaking of my nephew that graduated, I'm putting this nigga on black.
Yeah. I want to ask you too, like, has there been a moment like where like somebody like was disrespectful like to you, like one of the kids?
I'm about to tell you right now, right?
Okay.
So,
all right.
So we out there, mind you. The closeness of being an uncle is everything's closer because me and your daddy are twins.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm Uncle Soup, right? We there is the day of the graduation. This nigga and his brother, mind you, I invited his brother to go with me and they dad for New Year's to Mexico City.
Yeah.
Right.
Wait, whose brother?
My nephew's older brother, who's 25. Right.
Okay.
He's out there. Right. So my other nephew. And I'm like,
wait, hold on. How old is the nephew?
17 graduating and then 25. That one's 25.
And how old is your twin brother?
My age.
How old is your age again? I ain't get you. I don't think you said your age like during the introduction.
I said I'm 44. I'll be 45. I said I'm born in 81. That came out. I said I'm 44.
Yeah.
I said I'll be 45 in October. Right.
Well, so my brother when did he have the older brother?
I'm about to tell you. Just real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk you through the whole thing and then get back to the story on how this little nigga's an asshole. Right. Yeah. When my brother got married in 2006, we were 24 turning 25.
Yeah.
His wife had a 6-year-old. So he became a stepdaddy, stepdummy.
From a previous marriage.
Yeah. That's how it works.
Okay.
Or just a previous penis, right? But they were married, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he became a stepdummy at 24 on the way to 25. So it's been 20 years. Yeah. Okay. I think they wedding was August, so it would have been his 20-year anniversary if they were still together, right? So had a little 6-year-old or whatever, right? So that's the older nephew who me and my brother was like, yo, let's go to Mexico City for New Year's. This is last New Year's, 24 going into 25. And I was like, oh shit, well Donovan, he grown up, he got some bread, like, yo, come through. The whole time we out there, I'm like, yo, you should pay for lunch one of these times while we're here. Just that's how it is when you travel. Like, nigga, just pick up the check, nigga, right? I'm just trying to teach them how to be friends with friends, right? Like, yo, I'm gonna pick up the check because we're eating. It's $14 for all of us. Like, just you pay one time. Just do that, right? So these niggas, we about to go in like 2 hours to the graduation. These niggas walk down the way, don't call and say, hey, we're at Chipotle. Hey, we're going to get something. They could have left and said, hey, I'm going to get something to eat. You want to walk with us? Of course, I would love to walk with my nephews, right? Hey, you want to walk with us? When we get there, they don't say, hey, we at Chipotle. Nothing. They come back. I'm like, y'all don't think that your uncle that you're sitting in the house with might be hungry? Y'all just go. All right, cool. Ask my youngest nephew, graduated.
They could have lost a track of time, though. So it was graduation.
Do you want something? We're on the way back. When you leave out the house, you're like, I'm going to the store. You want me to bring something back? That's how people. But nigga, these niggas ain't good siblings. They're so far apart in age, and then so he's technically an only child going through his shit. Right? By the time he graduates, this nigga's still a fucking elementary school. And then this nigga, he's basically grown by himself. So he don't got this to say, hey, when I'm leaving the house or if I'm about to go peel out to the store, be like, hey, nigga, let's go to the store. We always just, not just because we twins, we would just be like, yo, we about to push to the store. Yeah. We'll call the motherfuckers who live in the complex like, yo, we about to, nigga, walk to, A&P, and oh, we about to go to Burger King. And we recruiting motherfuckers to leave with us. Yeah. That's our generation. And all the old motherfuckers who watch this, they're gonna know, like, yeah, that's our generation. We recruiting niggas for the mission. Because we in the streets. Yeah. They didn't go.
Like basically, like you going on a 2-man like mission or like a 4-man or a 6-man. You gotta
always have somebody with you, man. It's a buddy system in life, man. You gotta have a buddy system in life. Yo, we gotta leave. You want something? Or I'm just gonna bring stuff back. It's one trip. Let me know what you want. Oh, you want some gum? Oh, you want some Reese's? I got you, whatever. And then I'll pay. And it ain't no big deal. Guess what? You're gonna go and you're gonna get me something later. Didn't ask for something. I said, yo, that piece must be mine. Like, this nigga do some shit, make his little bowl, do some other shit, bring some other shit out the way, got some chips. I'm like, yo, that piece might be mine. I'm the cool fucking uncle. Nigga, I done sent you money. Cash App. Nigga said no. Cool. I didn't even know where Chipotle was. I just walk out and randomly find where it's at. Don't eat there. Go eat at the sandwich spot next door or whatever, come back. Guess what my brother did?
What happened?
Because I asked him if he wanted to go get something to eat. He was like, nah, I just ate. I still gave my brother the other half of my sandwich because I'm not stingy. Fuck these people, right? Now, to pull it all together, this nigga texted me at 7 this morning. Hey, uncle, can I talk to you? Right? He's about to go to college. He's going on the way to Hampton. Yeah. I don't know what he's about to ask about. Usually he'd be asking about chicks and shit,
Yeah. Like, what's going to happen, like, during college?
I knew he going to ask about some money. Okay. He's like, oh, I'm studying film, right? He goes to performing arts school, already graduated, and he was on the vocal side, right? He sings. Yeah. But he wants to transition over to film. And I'm like, okay, so you really do it? He was like, yeah, there's some things I kind of want to get. Maybe can you help me out with some cameras? I got the FaceTime on. I'm looking dead in his soul. Mm-hmm. And I said, okay, you might not. I looked at him and I said, nigga, I couldn't even get no Chipotle. Yeah. Then you look all bashful. And I said, you failed, bro. Mm-hmm. I said, you want somebody to buy you a camera, a camcorder or something? And I couldn't get no Chipotle.
So it wasn't that he was asking like for a good camera, like so that he could buy it himself. He was asking you for money to buy the camera.
Yeah, or to buy the camera, or to pitch in on it. But it's the fact that you had the opportunity to be nice and not greedy with your uncle. I gave you. Y'all went inconsiderate. Y'all got there, didn't call inconsiderate. You come back. And I'm telling you, I'm hungry, and you don't share. Mm-hmm. That's just fucked up, just off the personal being a person.
I'm not gonna lie, I did that too. Like in my youngest, with my older brother, like, like because like I love food a little too much, and then like now like I'm taking my time like with food because like it was just like I was like my mind was still evolving like with my older brother.
Yeah, and and I just asked for a piece, man. I said, and you asked me for money. I said you failed the test. I said it's not even more of a test. I'm getting out, and I was giving him that, and I was kind of talking about not exactly the whole thing with his brother in Mexico City,
Yeah.
but I told him, I said, you have to be as good as an uncle that I become as I get you this, right? I'm already a good uncle, right? But as
Yeah.
good as an uncle I become by helping you with a camera, allegedly, if I do, right? You have to be that good of a nephew. Like it's not just a two-way street, and it's not like you have to ever do anything for me.
Hmm.
But that also counts.
Yeah.
Like if as good as your mom and dad is, you got to be as good of a son to them as they're going to be parents to you. Got to be good as of a brother to your older brother, who he's going to have a bunch of equity with because his older brother's super chill, super cool, definitely going to be generous and everything else. You're going to ask this nigga for something the rest of your life. And that's what older
Hmm.
brothers are going to be there for, and your uncle's going to be there for, your father's going to be there for. Are you a good brother to this nigga? You got to do that. You're about to go to college for the first time and only be with your friends. The people that you're going to choose are like your new brothers.
Hmm.
You're going to have to be as good of a friend to them as you're going to want them to be to you. And if they don't match it in the tangible shit, not like the, hey, you never check on me shit, but like on the, hey, we're interacting and you don't reciprocate treating, you don't reciprocate throwing a live to bitches on the 2-man or anything else like that. Oh, it helps you be able to say, I can't fuck with this person. I'm gonna fuck with you because you're my nephew. But if somebody asked me for something 2 weeks after they wouldn't share a fucking morsel, nigga, that's a dead convo in
Yeah.
general, right? You got some nerve. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I understand that, but he ain't never gonna say, damn, because I look good that day. Nigga, the chicks he graduate with on. Because they was, oh, twins. Oh, we know your dad, but yeah, twins. All people always get. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never gonna call me
Yeah.
a fucking bell pepper. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so what did you end up doing? Like, are you gonna like get him the camera, or you still have to think about it?
It was just this morning, man. I didn't even click to see if he just sent the screenshot. He should have sent the, or he might have sent. Yo, no, he sent the Amazon professional 4K camera, Canon camera kit. This nigga wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
He don't
nigga
want just the camera. He want the whole kit.
1100. Nope, ain't doing that. Like I'll send you $200. I'll cash app you too. 1800. Yeah, no, I ain't got it for you, kid.
You can find something on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, I ain't got it. 4K camera. With it being early, first year, you know what I mean? The classes ain't gonna have you saying, hey, you with your own shit, go do this. I'm not
Yeah.
pressed. I'm not pressed for it. I know what it's like to have gadgets. I got shit plugged up all right here. Look, here go a gadget. You know what I'm saying? I'm not using the camera. I got, you got gadgets everywhere, GoPros and shit. Like I got shit that I ain't never used.
Hmm.
I ain't buying no kid no gadgets. but I'll contribute if his dad and he got two. He was raised with two parents, so
Yeah.
now you kind of going too far, nigga.
You give him 200, and then like they give him the rest.
Yeah, get your brother got a nice job, man. You actually put your big brother to work and see how
I doubt his brother gonna give him some money. Like seriously, his brother has like debts like he has to pay all, or like bills like he has to pay. Like he wants to get.
Nah, man, he good, man. He's straight. I
Mhm.
got debts and bills. You know what? Hold up on,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
I
But
can't with you.
no, I contribute.
All right, let me get onto the podcast title and the episode number. So basically, with the topics that basically it was like how do I say this? This was a broad search. So like, I basically just went with this. Wellness is on the podcast topic, and the episode number is 88. Right. So with physical and preventive health, the first question I want to ask you, it's a bit personal, but are you up to date on age-appropriate vaccines and cancer screenings?
Nigga, you sound like the fucking feds, cuz.
Yo, these are the questions that I found. Okay, you didn't really give me that much to go about. Okay, so we're talking about wellness here. Like
That's
you
not
can answer it.
that ain't wellness. That's nigga. I'm drinking green juice, man. Look,
Okay.
vaccine. What?
Yeah.
No, fuck no.
Okay. All right. Okay. Wait. So you didn't take the COVID like vaccine or like the booster shot?
Did you?
No.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
to be honest, like I'm on here right now, like no filter, like tell them the truth. Like I not take no vaccine, no COVID.
Man, look, you want to know how I got COVID?
Oh, you got COVID before?
Of course, man. Smell and
Yeah.
taste gone for months. Like can't smell nothing. Can't get new bitches because I can't smell them. I can only mess with the chicks that I had.
Body ache and all.
No, I was cool. My friends, they got like more sick where they was like, damn, this shit the worst. I just was like, nigga, I can't smell shit, can't taste shit. It just lasted a long time. They was like, I'd rather have this. I said, y'all niggas was crying. Y'all was like some bitches, and I just got like a little like regular sickness, and then the smell was gone like day one. You know what I mean? But we got our shit in Rio de Janeiro. You know what they do in Rio? If they like you, they kiss you.
Okay.
That's what they do. That's what they do in Rio de Janeiro.
Like on the cheek?
No, nigga, in the COVID mouth.
Oh, okay.
Kiss. People don't. It's a culture. The first time I went in 18? The homie was there and he was like, yo, she don't think you like her. And I said, why? He was like, cause you ain't kissed her yet. You know, she kind of want to kiss you. And I was like, what? I ain't kissing nobody in the club. They was like, nah, that's what they do. Like if you're dancing with somebody and it's like a go, they want to kiss.
Yeah.
2020 into 2021 for New Year's, you might not want to just kiss all the beautiful women you see in Rio de Janeiro. But that's when I got COVID. And I'm okay with it. I'm not getting no fucking booster. I'm not getting no vaccine. I'm not here for needles. We can do tattoos. I ain't doing no vaccine, man. That's crazy.
Because like I heard too much bad side effects that comes with like the whole like COVID booster shots and like the vaccine like shots and whatnot. Like what was it called again?
I wasn't for no propaganda about COVID, anything else like that. I'm cool. You know what I mean? Don't wear a mask, whatever.
Yeah. Are you still friends with the girl that you end up kissing at the club?
No. I do know people in Brazil and everything else, but no, it don't turn into like, why would I be friends with a girl?
So you have no girls that are friends?
Not like that though. Not like if I got people that I know and I'm cool with, right?
Yeah.
We can technically be friends. Like people I grew up with are more friends, right? Because we've known each other for.
There are females.
You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. And then I got friends that are fully platonic friends. So people don't understand platonic. They be thinking that you can be platonic friends with somebody that you think looks good. No, platonic means there's no attraction.
Yeah.
Right? That's the only type of friends you can really like have as new friends, right? Or I could be friends with beautiful women, right? In my business, it's everybody's in wellness, everybody's in fitness, everybody's in, nutrition, everybody's in entrepreneurship. There's beautiful women everywhere. So in a business setting, we can become friends, right? Or if somebody's married, we can become, friends, not too close to be disrespectful or anything else. I'm not like a side dude. I'm cool on all that stuff, right? So we can be friends, but just so by natural and making sense situations, you can become friends. But if I'm out shooting and then my shot don't land, my default ain't let's be friends.
Mhm.
That's what I mean when like I say friends. You know what I
Like,
mean?
move on to the next one.
Yeah, but there are women that I dated and have dated and, you know, been on a roster that even if it was just casual, technically that interaction, of course, the times of being intimate in conversation, we're technically
Yeah.
friends. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
there's still like a love there for them that has nothing to do with this relationship that wasn't a committed relationship. So there's no bad blood. I would still consider them, you know, my friends. And if they didn't want to talk to me ever because they got married, it's cool. But if we're just not smashing no more, I can keep it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's just, and if you ever want to spin the block, we can spin the block too. Because I know you
Yeah.
love me.
Mm. I mean, love is a strong word, but
No,
you would use
love
that?
love is the easiest word.
Okay.
Love is the easiest.
In what way?
It's the only thing that you should be determining who you give like access to and how you operate, because it keeps you with a level of like a modicum of respect if you love somebody.
Mhm.
Right now, I don't fall in love.
Yeah.
I don't seek to be in love because I don't think that in love actually has any validity or weight as a notion. Right? These are notions. Right? I don't believe in it. I don't think that it's real. Love is
Yeah.
real. But guess what? Love is God. There's a such thing as agape. So
Mhm.
I'm not gonna fall in love with a woman I've been dating for 2 or 3 months. But I would be hard pressed to say that I don't love her.
Mhm.
That this woman who is giving herself to me, that I'm giving myself to, Raleigh, that
Yeah.
I don't love her after months of us hanging out and being cool.
Yeah, because that's too fresh.
I know that they know. I know that they love me in the
Yeah.
way that we have to love people, godly.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
love your best friends and people that you've known forever. You're not in love with them. Why would you separate the women that you date to not be able to have the privilege of being loved by you just because you think that you have to be in love with them?
Mm-hmm.
Meaning that I love them, mean that there's nothing I'm going to do to hurt them. As overall, they may be hurt by the realization of how my lifestyle is, and it's not going to go the way they want to because I'm stern on how I'm stern at, right? But I'm not doing anything crazy to somebody that I'm like, oh, I'm just going to treat you like a raggedy motherfucker off the street. No, I love you.
Yeah.
Just like if the homie calls, all right, dog, see you later, love you.
Yeah.
But all these women have also been loved too.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And
so
I know that
it's like, if one of your homies like does like say, wait, do they say that like often, like love you, like, and like goodbye?
Yes, I say
and
it.
like you oh wait, you say it to them too?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I can't, because like I can't say I love you to another male. I can't.
Your father's a male, and so is your brother.
We don't really have that good relationship.
You don't like him?
I didn't say that. It's cordial.
Okay. Who you live with?
Yeah. I live with them. I live with both of them.
Y'all just don't get along at all? That's crazy.
Yeah. I keep my distance.
I get that. What about you? Got a best friend? The best guy friend?
I don't have I think I had one. I think I still have one. Yeah, I still have one. Yeah. But I don't really see him as a best guy friend. Like, I would say best friend. Like, yeah, I would say that.
Well, I'm just saying guy. Like, you got, you might have girlfriends. And I'm just asking if you got any homies that's like, that's my brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I would say one, like, but like not that many like that I have in my friend group. Like, or like, because like after high school, like all of them went like their separate ways.
It's time for that new group anyway.
Mm.
It's time for that new group anyway. Like,
okay.
Like my friends from high school, love them to death. I tell them, but one of them, I was literally about one of the homies homegirls was like, "Oh, I want to see you. I just seen this nigga." Send me a picture. I was about to be like, "Where this nigga neck?" I was about to send him that picture, like, "Nigga, where's your fucking neck?" Clowning, right? And then our other good friend, this nigga married his high school sweetheart, had kids. I was over his house like last year for his daughter's birthday. He was like, "Oh, come through it." Ain't seen him in years. Of course, we just like back to it. Still, it's a little different because he's a father with, you know, adult kids, little kids, and everything else. And I'm like single international bachelor, right? But who we are, in essence, are always going to love each other because we were an integral part of like high school, right after high school. Like these is like the guys, right? But then my next set of friends come later. And then the people I hung out with the toughest in my early 20s, we're not as close, right? And then you're going to get new sets. And then it's great when you have people that can make it through all the errors and last in some type of monochrome. But if your brother and your father died, what do you think you would be like?
I had like thoughts about that,
like of you killing them.
I did not say that. Oh, where did that come from?
I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure that
you just said like, what's the outcome like after like on the afterlife? Like I don't know where that came from. Like what you just said, but like yeah, I have had thoughts. But like it's just like I have too much memories in my past, like with them included. That like it's just all negativity.
Gotcha.
Some are positive, but it's a small portion.
I got this this course I went to called Landmark.
Yeah,
I'm not advocating for them, but I am, and we should.
Okay.
Right? We should share value, and this is actually how they actually get a bunch of people in because it's like, yo, if you got benefit, invite somebody to come to this motherfucker because you're gonna see, and hopefully if people see this too, like enroll. It's a couple $100, but that's the type of shit you have to give yourself to get more things from yourself and for yourself. And the whole, one of the main things that was taken out of, and we actually had to like call people or at least write down people that make connection with and have a conversation with, is like a new possibility, right? Is to say at 28, I know what it was like for this first almost 3 decades of my life with my brother who, yes, I don't really like him, but as my brother, I do love him, right?
Yeah.
Like and love can be completely separate. Like you can literally be like, no, I don't really like this nigga. But do I love him? Do I want the best for them regardless? Yes, that still exists, right? For the first 3 decades of my life, maybe my dad, which is a him thing. How bad of a father or how bad the interactions is with a father can be or a brother can be or any of us can be with anybody, that's a them thing, right? That's the first thing that we all get a chance to understand is don't take it personal. That's them. It's not you, right? But you can have a new possibility with anybody, right? And it can be a simple conversation. And you could say, because living in a house with somebody, there should be a place of, there should be some solace. There should be, besides when I'm in my room, when I'm in the rest of the house, I feel good to, something's on the TV, I'll sit right next to my brother and we'll watch that motherfucker. Y'all got a 3-section couch, like 3 cushions on one couch. Y'all got one of those in the living room?
No, our couches, like they're separate. Like there's 3 separate couches that's in the living room.
But like one couch is like 3 people could sit on one couch.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I want to be in a place where if I'm sitting on one corner, and then my brother's sitting on one corner, I'll sit in. Take that back. If my brother's sitting on one corner and my dad is sitting on one corner and they're watching whatever mutually is enjoyable, I can sit right in front of them and we're mutually enjoying it, and it's nothing there.
Like for example, the World Cup.
The World Cup is on. Boom. We're not doing 2 couches. They was already there. I can feel good about sitting between my 2 male relatives, and it's not nothing. I want that possibility. That's a new possibility. It could be a new possibility.
Yeah.
Right? And they might want that too. They might be open for that too. But guess what?
Yeah.
If nobody's ever spoke that out loud, there's no hump to get over. It's just a hump. It's just a hill.
Yeah.
It's just a wall. It's just a divide between people that are there to uplift your life, because that's the whole point of having a brother is, nigga, we brothers. Nigga, I have a teammate. We have there's a father. There's lessons and examples and the unexample to exist. So I can have a conversation with these men and say, my childhood wasn't that bad. Dad, I hate that you made me blind. Right? I know I got it from you. Is your dad wear glasses?
Not that often. Like I think he only like reading glasses.
Oh, or are you blind from your mom?
What do you mean? Like the reason why I wear glasses? I'm not too sure where it comes from. Like, cause it just started like I forgot what grade, but it started in elementary school.
Okay. I'm just clowning anyway, right? It's
No, I was like, I got confused. I was like, where the blind come from?
I be half serious, and then I'm also running a bit at the same time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Childhood wasn't that great. Without blaming, right? This is key to language. This is a key to resolution. Is you don't blame. But you can tell them how, like, you felt. Hey, sometimes I feel rejected. Sometimes I felt picked on. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And as my dad, I always want to feel like I make you proud, right? As my brother, you know, you're the first person I ever wanted to be like, and you know what I mean? I always thought you were this cool, or I always thought this about you and everything else. And, or maybe there's things that you thought about him that he never lived up to, right? Like, you know, I thought you was going to be the dopest, man. It was good for me to imagine you when you were playing football and what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And right now it's been a bad place, right? I don't feel like I'm your brother. I don't feel like I'm your son. And this could be separate conversations, right? Right. But I would love a new possibility. And that's the important thing. I see a new possibility. I think it's possible for us to have, and if you say what an ideal, right? You don't have the fatherhood. My father, I could have a new relationship with my father. I had to have this conversation with my brother, my younger brother, right? I can visualize what I could write a father-son relationship like. I could visualize what do you have a younger sibling? Okay, so you're the youngest.
I'm the baby. Yeah, I'm the baby.
Right? But you can visualize how good it could be, whether it's a full big brother, little brother relationship, or just this is a brother, right? It doesn't have to be that whole like hierarchy, right? But visualize, imagine it, like put it into a place in your mind and maybe even write it down so you can stay on track of what that's like, right? And be like, I think there's a space for a new possibility of me like having a father I respect and get along with, and you know, want to have support of and for and whatever. Hey, I think there's a new possibility of, you know, us really being brothers, and I want to do whatever it takes to be like the little brother you hang out with, the little brother that, you know, we can start doing whatever. Like I said, I don't know how you are. My little brother, our personalities and what he wants, he doesn't want to become brothers that go on trips together, because this nigga's not going on no trips.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be, I could say that. I told him, I was like, man, I was going to invite you to one of the vacations that the company sent us on. He said, that let me know you don't know me, nigga. I don't want to go around people. I don't want to go on trips. So the new
He's a homebody?
Huh? He's a
homebody,
and he's so much of an asshole. He's never really liked people. He never really liked people like that. But he's like, nigga, I don't want to travel. And I've been around the world, like all the good places. He's like, now I wouldn't have said yes. I wouldn't have really wanted to do it. And I just wanted the new possibility of doing something epic with my little brother. So I would have to ask him, hey, what do you think is epic? And then go do that. Right. So that's what I'm saying.
You want to have like a little bonding moment like with him. Like,
you know, it's just, look, life is to be like it's enhanced when you do good things with the people that you fuck with the most, right? Going solo is great, but doing something that's dope and you're with people that you really, really rock with, that you can have a cooperative co-creation of an experience, it magnifies more than just, hey, 1 and 1. It magnifies like 10 times, right? So whatever it is that you think that you would like to have for a brother, or that your brother you think that he might like have, there's still a place for you to be able to say that if you wanted it, because you're in the same house. And
you got to like want it, like just like you said it. You got to want it, like
do you want it?
I don't. I kind of like it's really on the 50-50 of the like wanting a possibility. Like I'm kind of okay right now, like with like where I'm at. Like maybe like when I'm ready, then I'll like get the possibility in the future. But like that possibility, like not right now. Like it's just too much happened along the way.
Happened. Look at
it happened.
Imagine right now. Watch. Imagine right now, because you acting like it still hurt. If I slap you in the face,
I don't think you if you lived like where I like
no, I'm giving you that.
Yeah.
If I slap you in the face, right, like hard, that hurts.
Yeah.
But give it a day and a half, you don't feel it no more.
No.
Because it happened. That's it.
Past tense, yeah.
Now, 2 years later, I didn't say shit. I ain't apologized nothing. 2 years later, you can still be like, this nigga slapped the fuck out of me for no reason.
Yeah.
3 years later, 10 years later, this nigga slapped the fuck out. Nigga, I got abused. This nigga slapped the fuck out of me in front of bitches. At some point, you got to get over it.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to minimize the story that you haven't shared with me or stories that you've shared with me. I'm not trying to minimize that.
Yeah.
Right? But at the very beginning of the call, I said we actually have the full power to make things as big or as little as possible. And one thing that I learned, right, in the same course, right, is this is what a human is. Humans are meaning-making machines, right? That means we make the things that happen mean something, right? This nigga did this. That means he doesn't like me. That means he's disrespecting me. That means he's unappreciative. That means they're mean. We make things mean things when things are just things. You should have seen.
That's why, like we have like meaningful like things.
I was in this place. I was in this course, right? This lady was telling people, your kids don't mean shit. But it's listen to the language. No, your kid is your kid. Your kid doesn't mean anything. You're giving a meaning to the kid, but your kid is your daughter's your daughter.
Yeah.
She don't mean shit though. You're making it mean. Hey, this is my daughter. So what does that mean? Nothing. It just is.
Yeah.
So all the things that happen to you, you're making it mean something. And what we got to do is take away some of the meaning, shed some of it, because that's where trauma comes from. That's where all the things that we hold on to our life is coming from, because we're giving things meaning, abandonment. It means they wanted to get rid of me because, like, if my mom was always late to pick us up from school. We get out at 3:30 in elementary school. My mom notorious late every fucking day. What does that mean? Does it mean that I'm supposed to have abandonment issues? Does it mean that I think that she's disrespectful to our time, right? Our safety, that she doesn't care about our safety? We're the last, it's 5 o'clock. If she's still not here yet, bitch, it's 2 of us. Pick us up. Who cares?
But what kind of job did she have? Like,
I don't fucking remember what she was having. It don't matter. Don't be late. You're coming to pick us up. She's still late for everything. But if I would have made that mean something to us, a lot of the trajectory of life starts happening a certain type of way, and then there doesn't become this place of reconciliation or production or blossoming of a relationship that should exist by the nature of father, son, brother. It does exist, and that has the potential to be the greatest relationships in life. Are who you have your kids with should be one of the greatest relationships of your life. Your fucking father and your brothers are the best relationships any man are going to have in their life. Like it's designed for, right? We're not all guaranteed to get it. But as a man in this world, men come from men. Your father, the brother that came before you, is the most important relationship to have. And then with the bitch you're gonna have kids with, that you're the father of, which is the next important relationship in how you're gonna be with the kid. Best fucking podcast you ever gonna do for the rest of your fucking life. Market.
So you being at the age of 44, like, do you want your own family?
Yeah, I pull out though. I do want kids, right? I do want kids.
Yeah.
I'm not sold on the marriage ideal though. Like I don't be monogamous, man. I got them. You know what I mean?
They said having kids out of wedlock is a sin.
I don't.
So
yeah,
how would you feel about that?
I don't feel nothing about that. You got to show me the scripture. You got to show me the scripture. If you have sex, then it's sex. Like sex is already.
Yeah.
If you got to think, nobody is more of an expert about God than each individual person. Some people just have more experience. There's no information about God. There's only experience of God.
Yeah.
Right? I did my job to already experience God more than I can hear somebody else tell me. They can't tell me more about God than what I intentionally went to go experience in my search of the truth. To make the things that they can give me in a book, to make the things that they can give me on a podcast or in a sermon. I've already experienced a thing that bring the levelness to whatever message somebody can have in their own personal interpretation of what they've studied or what they've been assigned to do. I don't know if they've been called to it the same way that I've been called to it, but I've already did my own personal search. And I don't think that, quote unquote, the sin thing is really part of the whole thing of what we actually are here to experience and how we experience and the drasticness of what it does to us in terms of any type of consequence.
Like, wait, so like, what age do you want to have your kids? Because like you said, you're still looking and you still want the kids, but like,
I'm not pressed for it. I'm indifferent. Like having kids is great.
You could adopt too.
No, I'm not. I would have, being the type of person that could adopt is in my nature for sure. But I'm also able to just have a kid to take care of. I could go have a kid today with a willing part. I could go have a kid today with a couple of willing partners, and it'll be like that for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? To be able to have somebody who would be down for my kids, that's easy.
Yeah.
Right? I just am the way that I've lived it's been like self-serving, even though I am in service and I'm a servant leader. It's still been very self-serving to get to the point of having kids. And right now I'm not there yet, but I would like to find somebody that makes me want to say, hey, let's go half on a soul.
Yeah.
Right? I am
because even though they're willing, like you have to also make sure that between you two guys, like on both sides, like you guys like have a good relationship because you want to be both present in that child's life. Yeah,
I mean, of course, of course.
Yeah,
right. And I
try. You don't want him to have like 2 birthdays or two Christmases.
Yeah, and but also after living by myself, I don't be knowing if I be wanting to live with a chick, man. I ain't gonna lie, it'd be like. I'm talking to a chick for the first time, right? Yeah. And she's like, you got a house? I'm like, yeah, it's like 4 bedrooms. And she like, why you need all that space? I got all the space. Look, I got this room, got all kind of like paintings in there. It's another bed in there. It's
I see
all,
some paintings over there.
huh?
I see some paintings over there.
Yeah. One of my cousins did that painting. I was like, yo, let me get that Super Mario. And then another friend of mine who's an artist, he did that one. I was like, yo, I like that. It's like a little White House on top of the middle finger, so it's like a fuck the government type joint. And I was like,
Gotcha.
yeah, let me get that. But then there's a bunch of art in there. There's a bunch of art in the bedroom. But that's a room, bathroom right there. And then you go that way, there's 3 rooms on that side of the house, right? And then there's pool, jacuzzi, half an acre that way. She like, I still be in this motherfucker and be like, I don't know where a bitch could fit.
How big is the house?
It's a room right here.
Yeah.
And it's 3 rooms that way.
Yeah.
It's 3 full rooms. Like one room is bed, and the other room is like, I got racks of like soups. Like soups don't fit in a closet like that. So I got suit jackets, you know what I'm saying? Coats, overcoats and stuff like that. Wardrobe racks in there, shoe racks, and then like a desk. And then I got like the master bedroom.
It's big enough for a family. But like you said that there's no space?
Yeah, sometimes I'll be like, I don't know where these motherfuckers could fit. No.
and those 3 other rooms.
Yes, sometimes it don't feel like it. In my mind, it don't. Of course they could, right? Of course, it's like, okay, that one got a closet, this one got like a mini closet, kids could fit in there and everything else.
Yeah.
I'm so particular. I'm just not at that point. So like, I think kids having a family, and especially having a family that you're like in, like, hey, we're doing it together. There is a huge sacrifice that comes. If I got somebody pregnant, I wouldn't push for, abortion. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a proponent of it.
No, that.
And they wanted to have a family. Obviously, thing can take a pivot. You got 9 months, 8.5 months, 7 months to really get locked in and everything else. I'm all for that. But if it's like a choice, then I'm going to wait until how I understand the idealness of who I could be with long term. And there's plenty of women that I've dated for years and still date for years. Men was in 2020, 2024. Like but doing the kid thing and doing all the other stuff, it's not like the ideal situation for them or me. You know what I mean? And so it's just like I wouldn't push it. Like one chick, she a doctor, and she would have said yes to the vaccines and boosters. We're fundamentally not compatible off of that one thing, even though we're over 3 years of seeing each other. Right.
And she also went to school for that.
Well, she's like she deals with like kids and everything else. So she deals with kids and like the therapy of like kids on the spectrum, autism, stuff like that. So she's like on the psychology.
Oh, so okay, got you. Yeah, psychology.
Yeah, so she does the psychology with like kids, test them for whatever they got going on. She does the testing of it, does it the therapy and the sessions with them and everything else that help them in whatever they need. Of course, there's different types of kids on the spectrum.
I thought you meant like she's an actual doctor.
Well, she,
like, in a hospital.
She's not a medical doctor. You know what I mean? So she's not a physician, right? But she's a doctor, right? And just off the complete opposite of vaccines makes us uncompatible. Even though she's cool, like we get along smashingly. She come through and bring food, take me out, like whatever else. Loves me. She'll never. How I said people love each other. She'll never admit that she loved me, but of course she does, right? But we would never be able to have even a modicum of a conversation about what's next because I'm like, fuck the vaccines. She got the vaccine. She still wear a mask at work. I'll need to be with somebody who's like, I can go find jobs that don't need masks.
Yeah.
It's 2026. What are you wearing a mask at work for to talk to some kids? Yeah. Right. So.
All right. Let me. Yeah, we have a few minutes. Yeah. So I'm gonna go on to the next question. I saw a post that you did. Where you showed like a couple of vitamins and supplements that you take. So, and I feel like you answered this during the introduction or during the earlier parts. Um, are your current supplements still necessary and effective?
I think we look at things like multivitamins and everything else like that, or like fish oil. You're not like looking for something that yields a result, something that's like tangible. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm just taking vitamins, right?
Yeah.
But there's things that are going to show in you that lets you know that having vitamins makes sense. Like, you know, your immune system is higher, or it's like, oh, I can recover from feeling sick. I'm out at Juneteenth and I'm hugging people, everybody. I'm like in where I'm from. So it's like all you do is see people, you know, I'm hugging people, handshaking, everything else. I get to the house, I'm like, this Friday, I got 5 oranges right there. I got some shit with echinacea in there. Got some tea. Boom, 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 boom. I eat like 5 little mini oranges. Drink the tea. Gone. And I thought I was gonna get gone. It might not work for everybody, but I'm so healthy that me adding that little boop boop is gonna help me knock stuff out. So in terms of vitamins, and mind you, I have my tablet box sitting right here. Yes, I'm gonna take things that are like you know, things with glucosamine, which is good for joints. I'm 45. I just got done hooping with cats in their, you know, 20s and 30s. Right, we run a full court. Right, bang, boom, 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 boom. 44. Right, the ball gets stuck on the back of the hoop. Right, it's LA Fitness. Nigga, I jump up there and knock the ball out from up there. I'm 45. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna take the joint support stuff. I'm gonna take the stuff that's helps with, you know, fighting free radicals for, you know, immune health. I'm gonna take the multivitamin. I'm gonna take things that help with, you know, blood flow and everything else. I'm gonna do that because what I've done is I've seen the results of things. We got things that you know, help with your body with the water weight and like helping your body process water, right? Flush water. Yeah. And I remember reading it. This is 2012. I got the post too, and it said helps with the healthy elimination of water and improves the appearance of skin. The first thing I did, because this is what they even teach you, like, yo, just document yourself. I took a picture of I was like blotchy right here. Coming from drinking my whole 20s, right? I used to drink every single day, right? On the way to work even, right? I'm blotchy like right here. Boom, 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 boom. Take a picture. Okay, I got these tablets. Take the cellulose with all the stuff, eating healthy. Smooth skin. Blotchiness gone. Why would I stop? If I'm 44, why would I stop something and be like, oh, well, you've been exercising. Do you think you still got to exercise? Oh, you've been eating good. Y'all been seeing me drink 2 juices for a whole thing. Why would I stop doing those type of things just because like I look good and feel good? No, I'm going to maintain this same thing forever. I don't want to do this. I wouldn't want to drink shakes forever. I eat really good food. I'm about to go make some steak and eggs right now, right, with some avocado, right? But I had a shake. And when I got done hooping, I had a shake. And then I was trying to get everything done. I was, boom, juices and fruit before the podcast. This is going to be the lifestyle because at 44, I want 44 to look like this. 45 in October. When I turn 55, this is the beauty of aging. Your age change, but there's a difference between aging and just living year after year. I'm living year after year. I'm not going to age. The whole point is like you don't have to age. And at being at 44, and the people that you guys know that are 60, 70, 80, 44, they'll tell you, nigga, the shit goes by so fast. Mm-hmm. But imagine if you slow down your aging process. So you get to 45 and you're like, nigga, I'm like the same as when I'm 30. We're talking, do I seem like a 44-year-old when I probably sounded just like this 10 years ago at 34? But
it seems like you're in your 20s.
Yeah, except the wisdom you can hear, right? But wisdom comes from experience. Knowledge comes from, I've been around long enough to ingest these things. But how I am, how I speak, 20 years ago at 24, we would have had a really good conversation. You'd have been like, yo, this nigga seems older, but this nigga looks 17. 16, 15. The facial hair was not non-existent at 24. So you would listen to me and be like, oh, that nigga's on his shit, but he looked like a baby. And then for me, I just always wanted to look. I don't drink. I look younger now than I did at 28. I got pictures. You'd be like, yeah, you definitely look younger. You know, the grades just might be a little telling in the beard. You know what I mean? I'm going to do this. First off, is my business. Like, I drink the shakes and the vitamins from my business.
You be stressing a lot?
Do I stress?
Yeah, because like that's how you get gray hairs.
Or because I'm 44. Like,
okay. I didn't know 44 was an old age.
Oh, if you look at my brother, his is way more gray, but this is somebody who had 2 kids and a wife. Yeah. Right? This is a handful of gray at 44.
Yeah.
Versus I'm at the comedy show, one of the homies, I just happened to be there. I'm like, oh, nigga, we sat next to each other. This nigga's full gray. You know what I mean? Late 30s, people gonna be gray, right? But no, I don't stress. Right. And I'm not a person whose life is exempt from having things that could be stress inducers. The reason why, for all those who's listening, because you guys are going to get here and hopefully you guys get to this place that I'm going to speak about. Stress does not exist. Stress is what you choose. Same whole fucking it's the same conversation. You choose if what happened is stressful. Oh man, imagine you end this shit right now, 2 hours, right? 7 minutes, it'll be at 2 hours. Imagine somebody said, you have to edit this motherfucker and make 4 clips in 13 minutes. That's a stressful situation if you choose to make it stressful. Or it could just be an intense deadline. Hey, I just got to work super hard. Oh, I'm stressed out about this thing. You got to do it anyway. Or it happened already. The fucking bills came anyway. Why do I have to stress about it? It's just either I'm going to do something about it or I'm not going to do something about it.
That's like when I had like papers that were due like back in college or like in high school.
Nigga, I'm never stressed out, man. If whatever, look, everything's related. Like I can say one thing and it still means the same thing as everything else. You can say the serenity prayer, right? God grant me the serenity and the wisdom to know the things that I can change. Know the things I can't change, the wisdom to know the difference. The things that I can change, just go change it in the way that you can change it, in the steps that you can change it from. No hurry. The things that you can't change, it's raining, it's hot, this bitch left me. You can't change that she left. You know what I mean? Or you can't change that something happened, right? It's in the past. That has no effect on me because I can't change what happened in the past. I can't change what somebody else is going to do, choosing to do, or won't do. I can't change whatever's happened with the weather and whatever that want to happen. That's not on me. So why would I stress? Stuff's going to happen accidentally, tragically, and everything else. I can't do anything about it. So I can't put my mind to making it be more pronounced where it's going to be debilitating. And debilitating with stress means it's aging me. It's keeping me from sleeping. It's keeping me from eating properly. It's keeping me from reacting and responding to people in a way that's emotionally sound and intelligent and level. Because I'm stressed out now, it's that immediately. Now I'm reflex, right? Damn, leave me alone, man. Don't you see I'm stressed out about? Leave me the fuck alone. No. Whatever's going on ain't got nothing to do with all these other people, so I'm not going to bring something that they have no way to change or has nothing to do with them. I'm not going to bring that to them because it doesn't weigh on me. It doesn't exist in me. So no, I don't stress out.
It's all about like bringing negativity to like other people like that. Like you don't want to do that because like they all try and have a good time. And then they're just trying to be positive. Like you bring in negativity, then you're trying to like bring other people into your negativity and make them negative too. Like nobody wants that.
Everything transfers energy, so yeah, no stress, baby.
Yeah, like just be positive. Just feel good about yourself. Like seriously, like up your spirits some and like just like be wholesome.
Indeed.
Seriously. All right, so let me ask you the question of the day. So basically, just like because you say you don't really get emotional, but let me just ask you this: how are you feeling right now? Like at this exact moment, how are you feeling?
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
But okay, so like because I see you fill us a bowl of fruits. So like, were they good fruits? Like, are those your favorite fruits, or just like random fruits that you picked out?
These are some kiwis and some blackberries. I do like blackberries a lot. So that was just going to be like a little snack in the meantime. I think my favorite fruit, which I have a watermelon in there, a bunch more glasses of watermelon juice, and 4 pineapples and some cucumbers to juice as well. Pineapples up there on favorite fruit, mangoes, watermelon. So I feel hungry right now. And then besides that, I feel good. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I could tell you about shit that's existing, but that has nothing to do with how I feel. It's just shit that exists, right?
Yeah, in your life.
Like what happened? Okay, this car accident happened. That ain't got nothing to do with like how I'm feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And
is this something that you saw like in your daily lifestyle? Like you saw that car accident, like you didn't feel it. You didn't feel it happen. Like it didn't happen to you. It happened to somebody else. So you
it could have been me.
Yeah.
Car gone. No car no more.
Yeah.
That ain't got nothing to do with how I feel right now. It's just a car accident happened. The car is gone. Insurance is claimed and everything else. That ain't got nothing to do with what I'm feeling. Okay, this had a breakup. Right? Somebody didn't like me on Pop the Balloon, so she kind of mad. That don't mean I'm not feeling good. Only thing that I feel right now is look, I balled today, right? We won the last game, right? And I took a shower, so I feel clean. I feel refreshed. I feel handsome because I'm looking at myself for 2 hours. You know what I mean? I feel valuable because I did my best to not just bring like the entertainment to the podcast. And I don't know the tone of how your podcast is, but I think that the questions allowed me to give to you. And I think, or I'll use feel because you asked me how I feel. And I feel that some of the stuff that was said today will help you at some point in life, whether you're ready for it or not. It's there for you. And I know that because this is how I'm designed. This is who I am. People know who we are. Some people are orators. Some people are teachers. Some people are muses by nature. Some people are artists, like the God talent. Right?
What's up to teacher currently?
Right? There's things that we're designed for that people live into. Some people, you're given a voice because you're supposed to sing. You're supposed to give that to people. Right? Yeah. I'm one of those people who I was given the way I speak for a reason. Right. And it's been like that my entire life. So when people talk to me, they're like, yeah, I think you're going to be a preacher because that's their only connection to somebody.
Or motivational speaker.
Which I do. Right. I can show you videos. Right. Yeah. That was part of it. If I'm teaching.
You told me like you go into like different like places and like you've shared the word. You spread the word.
That's all people know is their only correlation is I would listen to you. Right. It's been like that my whole time. I was in jail. Like, you're not supposed to talk to like the Pecker Woods, which, you know, the Woods, white people, or the homies or the Pisces. You're not supposed to talk. Like, I would be sitting there talking and everybody, they be trying to act like they ain't listening. They be like this.
Yeah.
But I'm on my buck just shooting the shit with the homies and everybody just listens. Like, that's why I could talk to you, nigga. 10 jokes is flying by because there's an enrapturing.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking and somebody's going to be right here with me and all I'm doing is shooting jokes at the same time, layering it with what needs to be said at the moment.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm taking in everything that you're saying. And like, I'm also like, when you shoot the jokes at me, like I also laugh, like, cause I'm a very like laughable person. Like I try to keep myself keep my energy positive and keep my energy on good standards.
You're good, man, and I'm glad that you're doing this podcast, man. So I feel fulfilled because this is like the zone of me, right? I ain't had to do it.
Is this your first podcast?
No, I've been on other like podcast interviews and like, you know, whatever else. Me and the homies were gonna do a podcast, so that kind of like fell out the direction of it, and then it's like it was like 4, 5, 6 of us and shit.
And the time schedule.
But speaking in a way where it's like a personal thing, but then also giving like the gifts that I've also received to then give away. It fulfills me because I'm in a place of like how I'm designed, and I appreciate. That's why I can say yes to a podcast, because it's like, oh, I'm gonna get a chance to, like, I didn't think about it till just right now that in the way the conversation with that makes me appreciate being on it more. You know what I mean? Pop the balloon, that's like for some clout shit. I didn't get a chance to go bar heavy on anybody else. Something like this where you're asking really good questions, and then the questions are open for where a conversation has gone. like, because we didn't talk about movies, we talked about all the other shit, as well. It makes me feel enlivened because I'm doing something that, like, I think that I was created to do. So that's how I feel, as well as hungry as a motherfucker.
And like, I was gonna talk to you about like the steak part, because like you said that you want to like you don't want to age, you want to like still like have your same looks. Like, red meat is not good.
Now, the red meat's not good for everybody.
Okay, but
Right.
wait, so it's good for some people? Like, cause I thought like red meat, like, it causes like gout and like other like effects in your body.
No, it's not it. Because you got to think. Are you saying that as a certainty that everybody who eats red meat gets gout? No, that doesn't exist. Right.
Okay.
Some people was gonna get gout anyway, and they ate red meat, and they ate a bunch of processed food, and they ate high fatty foods and high sugar foods. Right. Yeah. I'm not designed to get gout. I'm not designed to get cavities. I'm not designed for my bones to break.
Yeah, because you don't really like eat that many sugary like stuff. Like, you eat like a lot of fresh like stuff.
No, but I'm also designed to have good fucking teeth. I wasn't designed to have a head full of hair. We started shaving and keeping it for sure low, because we noticed that it was already going away when you were like 4 years old, right? At 20 for me.
Yeah.
Right. We're already like, look, I'm not designed for that, but I'm also not designed for all these other things. So there's
unless you take a trip to Turkey and pay that fee.
I'm not insecure, so I don't need to go do that. Hair was fun. I had braids and pigtails and stuff like that in middle school into high school, but I'm not so insecure that I think I need that for me to be. This is the final form. Look at One Piece, One Punch Man, nigga. Look at Jordan. This the final form. Dr. Manhattan is bald. He smoke everybody. This the Silver Surfer bald, nigga. This the final form. Go to Turkey and what? You crazy?
There's some people like if they have the money.
No, they don't have the money. They don't got the heart. Yeah. Having the money is not why they went. It's because they didn't have the heart to go through with how they were presented. You're allowed to build your body, but once you have to go do something, look, I understand. I understand it. I've seen people with phenomenal hair. I see people with bad hair. Yeah. I've seen people with phenomenal hair go get it because they can't stand on how they are, which is a very difficult place to get into. Right.
That's true. And like with the question I was gonna ask you about, like, how are you feeling? So there's nothing like in your mental headspace like that's like taking up, like, there's nothing like taking up most of that mental headspace right now, like that you feeling?
All right, I'm gonna tell you like this. You got a podcast, you teaching at school. Are you in school too as well?
No, I'm done. Like, I finished my bachelor's, but I'm taking a break because masters is not for everybody, and like I don't think I'm gonna do the whole master's thing. Like, I stop at the bachelor's.
Everything right for me, everything compartmentalized. No, I can't give anything power enough for me to, like, okay, if I'm not teaching right now, if I'm not in school right now, I can't give that space over me being here in the podcast. Right now, right, I'm not worried about any of the bitches. Right now, I'm not worried about what bill to pay. As soon as this is over, I can go on my computer and do this, pay this bill, do this bill, book this trip, whatever. Make sure this hotel is whatever.
Everything's online now.
but I don't have. It's not in my mental space right now.
Yeah.
And then when old girl comes over later, nothing else is in the way. I'm just with her. And I'm not going to let anything else have the power enough to invade that moment. I wouldn't give her the power to invade the moment when I'm doing other shit. If I'm working, if I'm at the gym, if I'm, doing a podcast with the homie, I wouldn't let her invade it. Nothing's going to take up more space than the designated space that it's allowed to at the moment of it. Everything else, even if it's there, I can't dwell on it. I can either do something or not do something. And the rest of it just is what it is. I can't change it.
Yeah.
It's survival.
You can only do so much. You can only do so much.
Survival tactic, bro. Why? Yeah. Because every single thing in this fucking house has some space in your brain. Everything. Go, look around your house, nigga. You can close your eyes and go pick up everything else. You know where everything is in your room. You can walk to the refrigerator. You can make it around. You know where everything is. It all takes some space. It's all memory.
I don't know about the refrigerator because sometimes they be moving. Yeah.
You can walk to the fridge. And I guarantee if you go open the door and you reach on the door and slide your hand across, you know what every one of them bottles is, though, once you touch it. Like, oh, yeah, I can tell this is the Tapatio. Oh, I can tell this is ketchup. Oh, I can tell this is mustard. Yeah. It all has a place in there already. But what I don't have to do is be thinking about fucking mustard when I'm not eating a hot link.
Yeah.
So I don't have to think about bills. I don't have to think about harsh shit. I don't have to think about danger. I don't have to think about the relative in the hospital when I'm not with the relative in the hospital. I'll just go see them, and then that's when I'm going to give them mental and spiritual space. When I'm not there, I'm not going to put myself in the hospital with them because I can't survive like that.
Yeah.
And that's why most people
like you give me somebody that like you're a person that takes like one step at a time. Like if you was trying to like build like let's say a closet drawer, you're gonna like look at every step and like go about it like every step. Like what tools, what screws needs to be done. Like one step at a time.
When I put stuff together, I do just follow the direction straight. Even though sometimes if you can see it, but then if you follow the direction, it's just a little bit easier. You know what I mean? Yeah. In those respective areas. With my nature, I'm skipping steps. I do math in my head. I'm skipping the steps they used to teach us because I'm like, nigga, I just know the answer. I'm gonna do the steps. I know the answer. And the things that I'm proficient in, I can see the way to circumvent and go and get to where I need to go completely and everything else. But yeah, with mechanical shit, right? With textile shit, I'll go step by step. But like I said, overall, everything it's like, you ever be around motherfucking these niggas in their phone? Get out your phone. Be where your feet are. Your feet are in the kitchen, and there's people in the kitchen or there's food in the kitchen. Do that. Don't be in the phone because this person is where their feet is, so they shouldn't have you unless you're going to isolate yourself from this, and I'm going to talk on the phone or on FaceTiming. Now my feet are in a FaceTime. But if we're not FaceTiming, then I'm not in my phone to be away from my feet. I'm not going to care about you, bitch.
Yeah.
That's all. And I'll choose to call you when I call you. It's survival. Other than that, then these questions would make sense. And somebody's going to answer this question like, oh, well, this is hard and this is everything else and everything. Yeah, because you made it. You're making it hard. The shit exists, but that don't mean they got to fucking be destroying your health, your mind, and everything else.
Yeah, I feel like everybody just needs to take a deep breath and then just be in the moment, just like how you said.
What I'm saying is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
getting here ain't just listening to what I'm saying. Getting here is choosing to have this type of temperament. This is a choice for me to be like this. Because what's the alternative? Growing up where I'm from, having it where we couldn't have the things that we wanted sometimes, or we had to see what we seen or deal with what we had to deal with. If I let it be something, nigga, it's a tragedy.
Yeah.
It's a tragedy. Or it could just be, it just was how we lived. It just was what we experienced. It just was what we seen. It just was what the city was like. That's it.
Yeah.
And then it's on to the next. Right? You just
Well,
learn.
you didn't want that for yourself, like for your whole life. You want to change that, and
It's
that's
not,
how
it's
like
not
you're in
even,
this.
no, I don't want it to, I don't want it to mean anything to me.
Okay.
This is all one conversation.
Yeah.
I don't want those things to mean anything to me.
Yeah.
So if ever I'm feeling something, I can only tell you about what I'm feeling right now. If this air was on higher, I would be like, I'm cold. I'm feeling cold because it's right now.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't have my air on and I'm in California, it's only 4 p.m. Nigga, I'm feeling a little muggy. I can only talk about right now. I can only talk about this right thing, but nothing. I'm not gonna feel disappointed because we lost earlier in the day playing basketball. That had no effect. I'm not even gonna feel hella elated because we won that last game, right? Oh, and I got a little highlight. You know what I mean? I'm not elated about that. It happened. I feel clean because I'm clean now. I feel hungry because I'm hungry now.
Yeah.
But all the shit that I gotta do doesn't make me feel shit. I'm just gonna do it or not do it later.
Yeah.
After I make my steak and eggs.
When you get to it, you'll get to it.
That's the only place it exists.
Yeah.
So where's the stress? Where's the mental thing? Where's the feeling of not being like this? I'm choosing to be happy now so that nothing else can make me unhappy unless something that makes me unhappy is happening. Something has to be happening for me to be unhappy. But since something either is going to happen, which I can't foresee or I know is going to happen, I got to go to jail tomorrow. That's tomorrow. I'm happy right now.
Yeah.
Or something happened, which it already happened, so I can still be happy now.
I think it's just that, like, if it's something that has a deadline or that's something that needs to be done, like basically, like if it has a deadline, like that's only the time where you can stress. Like if it doesn't have a deadline and you could get to it later,
nigga. Listen, there's no
I'm listening.
time to be stressed unless you want it to be, which is what you're choosing.
Yeah.
I'm never choosing to be stressed.
Even if it has a deadline?
If it has a deadline, it just means there's urgency. There is a task or something that is urgent. That has nothing to do with me and how I'm going to receive this information or operate in this. I don't have to be stressed about it. I can.
But it involves you, though.
Yes. So I acknowledge there's a deadline, but that doesn't have to stress me out. Understand? Stress is my response to that. It's a deadline. I don't have to have that response. Some people are going to cry. That's a choice to cry. Some people are going to shit on themselves. That's a choice to shit on themselves.
Yeah. Everybody's different.
Some people are going to stress. These are all choices. I'm choosing to be indifferent about this shit and not be unaffected or make it mean anything. It's just a deadline. So I can either
calm and collected.
That's the whole point is it's internal. How you feel is internal. The things that whatever something means is internal. Feeling disrespected is a choice. Feeling sad is a choice.
Yeah.
That's why people say fuck feelings. Or people say feelings don't matter. How you feel, nigga, that shit don't matter. You could not feel that.
Yeah.
Oh, she left. Okay, that happened. How do you feel about it? I'm sad. Okay, you sad she left. I'll ask you in a minute. Are you still sad that she left? Yes. Quit thinking about her. She's not here now. She's gone. So today, at the moment, I'd rather just be happy because something happened. Somebody left. Can't change it. And if I can change it, like bring her back, then I'll work on that. But she at work, so I can't call her till later. So guess what? I'm going to be happy until it's time to call her from work. And I'll be sad again if she don't come back when I call her.
Yeah.
And
like she leaves you on voicemail or like doesn't or blocks you.
Then nothing is nothing. Nigga, the chick I'm mad. My chick mad at me. I'm like, why are you still tripping that I want to pop the balloon?
Yeah.
Are you still mad?
Yeah.
Ask her the next day. Are you still mad? Like, why are you choosing to have some type of feeling about it?
Wait, is this a scenario or this really happened?
This really happened.
You went on pop the balloon while you were in a relationship?
No, I got bitches, nigga. I don't got a relationship, nigga. Don't show everybody this shit. I don't want to say it like that. I don't want to say I got bitches. I'm
no,
single.
you said it. Okay.
I know. Damn, this whole thing goes on YouTube, or is it just? Or you just flip it up?
Yo, this whole thing is going.
All right. I'm gonna send it to the homies. I ain't gonna send it to none of the chicks to like watch this. Cause I'm like, this nigga talking about bitches. I feel bad. He talking about bitches. Yes, I talk like this too. Like, this my bitch, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, but I don't mean it like to be my bitch. I'm saying it fondly, like I love you, right?
Yeah.
I'm single, so I can go get new chicks every day, right? The women that I deal with know that I deal with other women, like know it. Not like assume because, hey, he's good looking and obviously he can speak well. No, they like know. They may not know the women, but they know I got women. And they, if they choose to opt in, that's fine. If they opt out, you opt out. But I'm not going to change just because you opt out. Like, that's not going to make me get rid of somebody. Like, I'm single till I'm not single, right? So I'm saying something that's real. And really, one of them is like been mad about it. And it's just sort of like, that was a week ago. Why are you still choosing it? And this is like a real conversation that I'll have is, why are you choosing to be mad? Like, it's a choice now. Like, what are you so up in arms about? It's something that happened a long time ago. Now what? What do you want to change? What do you want to happen about that? Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing can change about what happened. So why are you still mad?
It's on the air. Like, it's everywhere to be seen. Like, by many people. You're
just. What are you dwelling on? You to feel bad, to feel in a way. Wouldn't you want your whole day to be like, I'm in a good mood, I'm happy? Well, guess what? You're choosing to not be that, and and I'm dead serious about it. No matter what I did, no matter how that show could have went, you're still choosing to be mad now, with it being 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days later. It's a choice. What the fuck are you mad about? Like, be happy for yourself, for your gray hair, for your wrinkles, for your stress, for your anything that can happen from you stressing out, break out, and you know what I'm saying, period, get irregular. For yourself, don't make it mean anything. Or do. And guess what? You got to sit on it yourself. I'm not taking any type of responsibility for why you feel like how you feel, because it's a choice.
Gotcha.
Bitch, I'm hungry, so are you bringing food?
Super Mario. Let me get you going with your food. And what was I about to say? I was about to say something else. I forgot. But yeah. To close it off, I do appreciate you coming on this podcast, and us talking about like a lot of like deep topics, like including wellness, like and like the other topics that we talked about as well. Other than that, do you have any like closure or like message you want to mention relating to the wellness topics or the other topics that we talked about?
First off,
do you have anything for our viewers?
Speaking of closure, I do got some clothes. I have ideas.shop. I'll be making merch.
Oh, so, you have your own merch? Okay.
I have ideas.shop. Right. Okay. But in closing, you guys, I think this has been a great podcast about wellness. And if you guys are paying attention, this entire podcast was about wellness. And the most important wellness, right, is the mind, spirit, body, psyche wellness, which is why there was so many different ways of me to handle this subject matter about being stress-free or carefree, right? Or being able to get through some of the things that you are going through because they actually aren't that big of a deal, right? It's the most important thing, you guys. Being healthy and being handsome and, you know, having abs and being strong, all those things. And be strong, you guys. Work on being strong. Work on being flexible. Work on eating good. If you eat good and you eat right and you smell good, that's the type of stuff women like. You got men mostly that watch this podcast, right? Men that y'all probably want to get chicks. Like, listen to Uncle Soup, man. Next time y'all talk about girls and how to get girls and how to keep women and get them on like your plan and be cooperative, have me on. I'll give y'all some unfiltered game. I'll get my brother on here. We'll teach y'all kids how to get a chick. You know what I'm saying?
Get the Riz a little bit.
Man, I'll show y'all what real Riz is, right? Like, Riz is beyond when you get their number. Riz is how and why did they tattoo your name on them?
Yeah.
That's beyond Riz. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you pass females like tattoo your name on their like body parts?
Yes, super. Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
I'm lovable. They had no choice. They didn't know that they was about to be victims. Right?
Yeah.
But
everybody has a choice though. You say yourself, everybody has a choice.
Not when you fucking with the wizard.
Okay.
They didn't know. I'll tell you, the same girl I'm talking about. It's crazy. It's the conversation. I'm like, I met you. I knew how we were gonna be. She said, "How you know we're gonna be?" I said, "I got a gift, right? It's part of me. It's part of me. I know the women I'm supposed to be with, right? Before they even know, I'd be like, oh yeah, this is one of mine, right? I say it like that in my mind, like this is one of mine, like meaning that they're going to match me. They're going to mesh well me. They're going to be like my type of interaction, right? Submissive, clean, like everything, right? She's like, how you gonna know? I'm like, I know. I said, you had no choice. Once I started, you're going to go into this plan that I have. And it's not a game. It's not no lying. It's not no finesse. It's just, I know what it's going to be like for us to date, quote unquote. You had no, you're in it. The web is spun off of how I interact with you. All you're going to do is love me. Why? Because I'm lovable and I'm a lover. That's what's going to happen. Right? But all this stuff makes sense to get the women, the type of women that I have is because I'm clean, because I eat clean, because I'm healthy, because at 5'5", they still can feel protected. I still exude strength to them. You see how it looks. I know that round, that's a muscle. Round, that's a muscle. I'll show you the calf muscles. They see that. And so if you
but they also see the height though.
They don't see
like,
the height.
You know most women, like once they see like a short person, they decline that person. They say no.
They decline it on pop. Nigga, I can go on a regular pop the balloon, and they wouldn't have popped on me because I was short. Because they would look at me and be like, "Yeah, nah, that nigga is good." They don't pop in real life. You 28.
Yeah.
You probably ain't touched 28 women.
Yeah.
I got 28 times 10 times more in life. So I can tell you that the height ain't never been nothing. And those of you little niggas that is out there watching, if the height means something, it means something to you, which affects everything. Height don't mean nothing.
It's not just the males. It's most of the women that say they want a tall 6
No, they
foot,
don't. They want a nigga.
That's what they be saying.
That's what they say, nigga. You don't listen to what a bitch say. A woman will tell you, I can't date a man who dates other women, and they do.
Yeah.
A woman will tell you all kind of stuff. What you have to do is take it with a grain of salt and see. They have to stand by everything they say. So until they get the opportunity to stand by what they say, I don't believe what a woman says. I'm not saying this misogynistically, ladies. I'm saying if you tell me you don't like short niggas, I have to interact with you in a way for you to stand on what you said. Otherwise, I don't believe it. That's why I'm going to interact with you in a way for you to stand on it. Prove it. I'm not going to tell you to prove it. I'm just going to be me enough to see if you're standing on, are you really not attracted to me? And guess what? That's not in real life. I'd FaceTime my brother right now and be like, bro, do tall women, we're 5'5". So guess what? If a woman is 5'5" or more, they're taller with heels. If a woman is 5'4" with heels, she's taller than me. Right?
Yeah.
I can ask my brother right now, bro, in real life, approaching women, have you ever got somebody to look down at you, snarky, or anything else like that, just because you're short? He'll say no. And he'll start telling you, and my brother is a monster. Monster. They say, who probably gonna get a match on Pop the Balloon? This nigga, because this nigga is the man. Right? We twins, so I can gas a nigga up that looks like me in the face.
Yeah.
Right? 5'5". Because I'm healthy. I'm healthy with my vocabulary. I'm healthy with my body. I'm healthy with my hygiene. Right? I keep healthy boundaries. Right? That's health. That's wellness. The mindset, they don't see me frazzled and razzled and emotional and yelling and like angry. And I'll be like, how y'all niggas getting arguments with bitches? How? Nigga, what a bitch gonna do to make me mad? If you're making me mad, I'll let you go. If you're making me want to be violent, I'll let you go. I've been locked up. Guess what? When you locked up, fellas, you're gonna learn what's gonna put you in jail. And it'll be women. Niggas will tell you why they in jail for, and you'll be sitting there like, I've done that. Oh, we was driving. She said she want to get out the car. Nigga, that's kidnapping. Side of the road, 2:00. Nigga, let that motherfucker out. Because if the situation gets worse, this is part of the story. He wouldn't let me out, and I did not want to be around him. That's kidnapping. That's holding somebody against the will. They'll find 4 charges for that one time. You can get out. I'm sorry. Bitch out. Terrorist threat. Move. Nigga. I don't. Nigga. Healthy boundary. Hey, baby, I'm cool. I don't do all this little riff-raff and everything else. Why? Because when I'm locked up in county, all these niggas in there for arguing with they chick that they live with. Going to go get their stuff out of their own house, and that's first-degree burglary. I've seen charges the charges that they can add on you for one thing that you do is you could not fathom why you did one thing and it's 9 charges for doing one thing. I'm 5'5". Back to the thing. Short ain't never been a reason why a short man a short dude ain't never not got chicks because they was short. They were short and small. I'm not small. I'm not tiny. I'm short. I'm not little. When I go do stuff with the other homie, nigga, I'm the alpha. Not saying it in like a crazy way. Hey, we got to do something. Soup, you be the one to speak. What do you think, Soup? Oh man, we need a name for the thing. Soup, what's the name of the podcast? Because I got equity with the other big dogs and homies that I'm with. That I'm a creative one. That I'm a witty one. That I got wordplay. They're expecting me to be the one to lead. Oh, we got to do this adventure. Nigga, we did an adventure run with some of the biggest goats in my company. Athletes, 20 people on a team. We need a captain. So next year we go back to the same thing. We gonna do it. We gonna run it back since we won. Who the captain? Soup. I'm 5'5". These niggas is 6'3". 6'2", been athletes their whole life. I'm an athlete my whole life. Why they pick me to be the leader? Because I would be. That's why a woman don't pop on me because I'm short. The only way she could pop on me is because she ain't smart. Because she ain't got no taste. Because she ain't got no vision. She ain't got no discernment. She popping on me because of her. She ain't popping on me because of me. And niggas gotta work on themselves so much that they know when a woman does not like them, it's on her. It ain't because of you. But if you didn't do enough to put yourself up, right? That's on you. I'm the type of nigga, my brother the type of nigga where people have come up to us and said, yeah, God knew he shouldn't have made y'all niggas be 6 feet. Because if y'all was 6 feet, nigga, we ain't got a chance. People say that to us to this day. And where did it come from? I told you we read a lot. I told you we work out, we eat good. I told niggas is smart, niggas is charming, niggas can articulate shit, niggas don't bend to a chick. A woman loves the fact that you don't bend to them. They can feel that shit. But you gotta work on having that be you, so that the reason why she don't like you is because she don't like real niggas. And her history is going to prove that. You ain't had no real niggas, I could tell, because you already here single. And you get to me and you don't know how a real man gonna act. You guys have to work on yourselves like that. So you're not speaking about it in a way that, I don't care if you think this is arrogant or anything else. Nigga, this is real life. I'm
like they have like high standards. Like they gotta like lower their standards a little bit. Like is that what you trying to say?
That
like
woman has to lower her standard to me?
No, like for themselves.
No, she better raise her standards to make it make sense for me.
Okay.
Like, I'm only short. I'm only 5'5". That ain't got nothing to do with nothing else.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm one of the GOATs.
Yeah.
So what you gonna say about Kevin Hart? He's short. And then what else? What's the next thing they gonna say about this nigga? Nothing. But some nigga could be 6'6", but what they gonna say? Oh, this nigga couldn't read the fucking index card. This nigga don't floss the bottom of his teeth. This nigga don't eat healthy. I smelled him and he didn't smell good. Oh, this nigga's not a good kisser. Oh, he didn't know how to give a massage. Oh, he didn't walk on the right side of the road. Oh, he's not respected by other people. Yeah. He doesn't make his mother proud. You can make a whole list of other things about a tall nigga or any nigga. It's your job is to make it, fellas. It's your job to make it that if all they say is short, then that's a them thing. Because I'm going to be one of the best men that you ever interacted with if we interact. You're going to be like, yeah, this nigga's my favorite. You know, women don't tattoo your name because of nothing.
It's just they got like really like you got really like show them that you care for them and they got really like love you to put their like to
you
put,
don't even got to show
their
you care for them. You got to show them that they can get better. Once you be around people, right? With age 44, I've been around a lot of people. Once you be around people, right? And especially men, once you start dating, if you work on yourself, right? Work on what's your philosophy, right? So that if you're talking to somebody, all they're doing is listening to you being on your square. Like, this is what I don't give a fuck what you think. This is where I'm at. This is what I've learned through life. This is what I'm standing on. This is going to help. This is how I walk. This is the battery I'm charged on. Once you do that and you talk to women, they're going to tell you in droves, I never met somebody like you. And especially if you're doing it in an authentic way, you're not doing the game. You don't look y'all niggas, if you got a dangly earring, all it shows is you a weird ass follower. You do things like other people do and you follow trends, that's not going to be the thing that do it. If you can stand on your own and how you are and not be a caricature, right?
Yeah.
Of what a person is, not be an avatar of what type of generic person that we all try to be, they're going to tell you, I've never met somebody like you. Because not very many people are just going to be themselves, are just going to be able to speak how they want to speak about the things that they know and just be like, hey, yeah, this is it. This is my belief. This is what I know. I know the earth is flat. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if a bitch laugh at me. I'll be like, bitch, you can't prove that it's a globe. The most they going to do is use a cognitive dissonance and say, I don't want to hear no more because the things that I'm going to tell them and show them are going to bring them to my side. And I'm not stepping off of it. You got to be that type of person. Become a flat earther when you get smart enough. But be a flat earther out loud when you're brave enough. But do you operate your life brave enough all the time for them to see it? You know how brave you got to be 5'5", walking anywhere with a bunch of people and think that you're gonna get looks. You got to be brave without doing clown shit, without doing like weird stuff. I'm gonna dress weird to get looks. I'm gonna do something crazy to get looks. But just to be you and think that the bad women in there are gonna look and consider you. You know how brave you got to be. If you're brave like that, they're going to smell it on you. But the healthy body mind, that's almost like a prerequisite of don't not be that and try to do all the other stuff. Don't be skinny. Don't have bad skin. Don't not brush your teeth. Don't keep it clean and then try to do that. Nah. Be on point. And then work on the things that you get a chance to work on because you can't do shit about being 5'5". This is the best podcast you're going to do for you. If you podcast and then send it to me.
Look.
You get a podcast better than this. Look, you 28. If you live to 88 and you get a podcast better than this, nigga, I'll give you $10,000.
Look, you really like you ranting like you talking a lot of like good stuff. If you want to come on for a second episode, I would love for you to come on for a second episode for for a different topic. So if you want
one-on-ones, or you be having like multiple people and shit.
Sometimes I do multiple, but mainly what I've been doing is one-on-one, like just to make it more easier.
No, don't say it like that. Just say easier.
Okay, easier. I'm sorry, I add the more part. Yeah, sometimes I do that a lot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, work on. You gotta work on that.
I'm trying. Do you have anything?
Look. The whole time
I'm gonna do it. Okay.
And then
wait. Let me end this so I can end the recording. Okay. And then we can talk. And then we can talk.
Start saying ass.
Super Mario. Let me end this so we can talk. Okay. All right. Do you have anything currently going on in your life that you want to share? Upcoming events or projects?
Okay. Yeah. I have ideas.shop. I'm gonna put some more designs. Yeah. Great. Some of the great designs. The reason why I have it is because it's not like a direct like line of hey, this is what I'm doing. It's literally I have ideas. I got notes. When I have an idea, I put it in my notes, and I was like, I'm just gonna name the website, the clothing brand. I have ideas, and I'm just going to design the ideas that I have because I have ideas. And if y'all don't got ideas, use your notes and write it, right? So gonna upload some more stuff. I do have, a couple little, lines that are in there that are like super dope and amazing, depending on whatever teams y'all hit. 49ers. I got some stuff for the other fans, whatever, other teams and stuff like that. Basketball, baseball, a little bit of baseball. That's what I'm working on. And if you guys want to get in the best shape of your life,
like, what do you have? Like shirts?
I got hoodies.
Like what do you have?
I got hoodies. I got the thickest hoodies. I might design some thinner hoodies, but for those of y'all cold, I know what it's like watching football. I know what it's like watching football outside, especially in football season. It gets cold. These are the thickest hoodies in the world. These are the warmest hoodies you're ever going to wear in your life. Very thick, good quality, like got the oversized feel. Crazy. But then I do have shirts that I can put the design on anything. But I haven't decided which thickness and thinness of designs I'm going to do in terms of the next hoodies. Because like I said, these hoodies is phenomenal. But I'm a Cali boy, so I got to get another, take it down. This shit's like 400 thickness. I probably might have to go like to 250.
And what's the price range looking like?
Man, these are just because they so hefty. The thin ones gonna be a little bit cheaper. These ones like 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just for one hoodie.
Big design, full on design. Yeah, everything. Yeah.
Yeah. And what about the shirts?
People, the shirt that I do have is like 55. Thick shirts.
Okay.
Too. But it's thick though, like super thick. That's why it's kind of like that. And then
when you say thick, like you mean like heavy sizes, like extra large?
Thick, heavy, warm.
Uh-huh.
Warm. Warmest hoodie ever.
Yeah.
Super dope. But good baggy fit though too. Shit like that. I don't know. Shit look good on me, so I'm kind of like a little neutral because they look good on me.
What size are you in shirts?
I wear mediums.
Medium. Okay.
Oh yeah, I wear mediums. Generally.
Okay.
But that's it. If you guys want to get in the best shape of your life, Super Mario _ IE anywhere you want to look. You could DM me. Of course, it's cool.
They can find you in that same name in all platforms?
Super Mario _ IE. Except for Pop the Balloon on Lover Pop, then I'm just straight Super Mario. But all real social media, Super Mario _ IE. It'll be me looking ripped like this on the profile.
What's the IE part?
Inland Empire. I'm from the Inland Empire, which is in Southern California. Inland Empire. So we call it the IE. Those of y'all from Cali, y'all know about the IE. So that's where I'm from. We're a very proud region too. So people that are from the IE love the IE. Jaden Daniels, Rookie of the Year, Commanders, he's from the IE. Braden Burry just got drafted by the Milwaukee Bucks, number 10 in the draft. He from the IE. I grew up with both their fathers and stuff. Yeah, the IE on the map. I'm saying.
Okay. All right. So let me end it. So don't forget to like. Oh, you don't have. Oh wait. So was Arik? What was his last name again? Arik. What?
Shout out to the homie Arik Lewis, man. I hope everything is phenomenal with you. I actually had a dream about him one time, and I was tearing up telling him about how that moment meant so much to me. It was. I dreamed vivid too. I dreamed very vivid, and I remember just talking to him, and I was like, "Man, you do not know what you said." Nobody called this nigga awesome. I call him awesome. Nobody called this nigga awesome. But shout out to the homie Art.
So besides him, do you have anybody else you want to shout out or no?
Shout out Super Mario. Please say the super _ IE.
Okay. All right. So look, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We post and share to all social media platforms. And like how we always say on the podcast, the truth that set you free. And it's a wrap.
I be in a loop, she be in a loop.